should be live now.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to BoozeBash 9. We're in week 3 here, week right before the playoffs, and we are coming at you with some Chemtech classics here. Got the Crystal Star facing off against Ixtal. Zach, what do you know about these two teams? How are they standing?
So funny enough, I think Ixtal actually has a chance to finish second place overall when they started out a little slow. So even though they're 0-2 right now, they can finish second place. So
Ooh,
Chemtech bracket, other than Freljord being on top, seems to be pretty wide open. We are
awesome.
well on our way through the draft right now.
Indeed, we are. Yep, very important for both of these teams to get their seeding right going into the playoffs that start next week. A little bit faster than BoozeBash normally does, but with the triple bracket swap, that's going to happen. We are well into the draft. Cho'Gath, Zach, Silas banned out from Crystal Scarn. Nautilus, Gwen, and Seraphine banned out from Ixtal. And we got our first 3 picks in as well. Crystal Scarn has selected MF, Amumu, and Urgot, and Ixtal taken away with the Maokai, Jinx, and Dr. Moondown.
As I work to quickly adjust the overlay because I didn't have the right logos up.
Oh yeah, for everyone watching at home, Zach just luckily bailed us out, was able to stream this game. So give him a little bit of reprieve.
Yeah, the new logos coming in made it screwed with all my overlay stuff, but nevertheless,
For sure.
I love these new logos, so it's worth it.
Can you see the 4th band from Ixtal? It is blank on my screen.
Nocturne.
Nocturne. Okay, Nocturne band from Ixtal. We'll see what it's followed up with.
So Urgot was left up, says Milton Fudge Cow. I know that Crystal Scar does. Is it Tony Pajamas?
I believe that's Tony. Yep, yeah. Tony plays a lot of Urgot. Or is it Avi plays a lot of Urgot as well?
I think Avi's been playing support for them actually.
Oh, yeah, interesting. I've been all mixed up in the arcane bracket. I haven't even gotten to see what's going on down at Chemtech, so I'm glad to join you for this cast here.
Yeah, I don't think I've streamed a Chemtech game yet this season either, so I'm happy to be here as well. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Absolutely.
Wind down this nice, beautiful Sunday evening with some BoozeBash action. There's another match tonight as well too, so.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, late night
arcane
match.
Bracket, right? 10:15 start time. Crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. But I actually heard that they might even be trying to push it to 10:30, which is absurd.
Wow.
But it also has no standings implications. So.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, not as important. Senna and Set bans from Crystal Scar.
Yep, those are the last ones to get out of the way on their side. We'll see what the final 2 picks are coming through. So you said that one of these teams gets to go to the 2nd seed with a win here.
It's possible.
How important are seeds for this Chemtech playoffs, do you think?
Well, getting into the top 2 is pretty nice. Crystal Scar is looking to defend their spot in the top 2. If they win, they'll claim 2nd. And being in the top 2 gives you the cushion of allowing of 1 loss extra in the playoffs. You're in the top side, you get double elimination. Whereas if you're bottom 2, you start in the loser's bracket of the double elimination. So this is a pretty important match.
Absolutely it is. Lux coming through, followed up by the Aurelian Soul on the side of Crystal Scar. A lot of split damage so far. These team comps look pretty cohesive. Got a lot of tankiness on the side of Ixtal here.
Mm-hmm. Crystal Scar also building towards some wombo combos with the Amumu Misfortune, Curse of the Sad, Bullet Time.
The classic combo, been in the game since launch.
Oh yeah, and then wait, Ahri and Asol?
Ahri and Asol.
What the heck is going on there?
Ooh.
Is that an Ahri support?
Is this an Ahri support?
Or is it a Misfortune support?
I think it has to be an Ahri support,
Is it
right?
a misclick? Like, I'm confused. That's interesting.
I'm pretty sure it has to be an Ahri support.
Is it a pocket pick?
Because none of these people can play jungle.
Well, Avi is the support player usually for Crystal Scar, and that doesn't sound like an Avi pick.
Is it Urgot support?
Is it Urgot? No way, right?
Urgot support, Aurelian Soul top?
That'd be wacky. That would be really wacky.
That would be wild. Kled coming in as the last pick for Ixtal. We're going to get here into the game shortly. Look at these two keep comps, Zach. Who do you think has it?
Well, I really like the Ixtal team comp of a bunch of meatballs that stand in front of Jinx. I really like that. So I would give them the edge, I think. But Asol does scale really well into those meatballs if he goes Leandries, so definitely could go either way. Let me put up some predictions.
Yeah. Get those predictions in chat. I'm incredibly interested in this team comp from Crystal Scarred. As pointed out in chat, Ixtal needs to 2-0 Crystal Scar in order to knock Crystal into third. So Ixtal has to sweep them here.
So what if what if Ixtal wins not 2-0? Then
I believe they get third.
Then they get third or fourth even.
What's their tiebreaker?
Let me look at the standings. So if Ixtal loses, then they're fourth.
Oh,
so
wow.
If they lose, they're fourth. If they win 2-1, they, I think, are still fourth. Because
really?
They would have the same head-to-head as Targon and the same win-loss in games. They would both be 1-2 and 3-5. But Targon has the head-to-head over Ixtal. So yeah, Ixtal, right. It's second or fourth for Ixtal. That's pretty crazy.
So you gotta 2-0 them here.
Yeah, you gotta win this 2-0 or else your last seed, which, you know, you can still win from last seed, but makes the path a little bit more difficult.
For sure. I mean, hey, they've got a lot of health to burn through, and I bet you a lot of them will be building MR, especially if this is an Urgot support.
Yeah, Urgot support, I feel like it can't be Urgot support, right?
I feel like it can't. Like, Ahri makes so much more sense.
Yeah, like an Everfrost Ahri, and you just kind of like go around.
Unless you're just pulling a page out of Tyler 1's book.
Or is it like
want to run it really bad?
What if it's like a Mumu support? No, Hockey Boys locked the Mumu. Okay, I was gonna say if it's like some weird like Asol jungle. Nah, there's no way that works.
But
right?
Wait. What if a Mumu is top lane? Let's add another layer to this. What if a Mumu is top lane and it's Urgot jungle?
Does Urgot jungle work? Oh, Avi has the Urgot, so maybe they just swapped him into top. That could be it. Because I know Avi also plays Urgot.
But right? I'm not gonna lie, Hockey Boys did DM me yesterday and say he's going top game 1.
A Mumu top?
So I have no idea what's going on right now.
Well, I'm looking forward to finding out.
Oh yeah, I'm pumped to find out.
Predictions are live. Let's see what people are thinking. We've got some points on Crystal Scar and not many on Ixtal.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw this channel prediction here. I have to give it to Crystal Scar just because I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, you think the chaos is gonna come together?
This is gonna it's gonna bring it out.
I would love to see it. So far, Tony Pajamas is hovering the Aurelion Soul, and Miss Danzy has locked in the Ahri. So maybe she's got a pocket Ahri support coming out.
Yeah, and we just swapped Avi into the top lane here.
Interesting. Let me see. I don't. Okay, now I can switch it. I was keeping it on the pick and ban so that people could see the champ select for predictions.
Definitely could be. Hockey Boys could have just been trolling me yesterday with that private message. We'll have to see.
Just trying to throw you off the scent, even though you're not involved in the game.
Yep. He didn't want me to premeditatively give anyone my prediction. Very exciting. We are going to get into our 3-minute spectator delay here. Lots of BoozeBash action coming to you guys tomorrow, actually.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of Monday action that is going on. We have, so tonight, as mentioned, Shadow Isles versus Noxus. That'll start in about an hour on BoozeBash 2. Then we've got tomorrow at 8 p.m. Shadow Isles versus Shurima, which is going to be the Arcane Bracket Playoffs Round 1. Zach, you'll be involved in that one.
I will.
And then we have, finally, last but not least, tomorrow at 8 p.m. as well. So we'll be streaming at the same time. Make sure you have your multi-stream ready to go. We've got the Chemtech Bracket Playoffs Round 1, Ionia versus the Void.
Yeah, we've got quite the lineup of games coming up. I know my game tomorrow is technically not an elimination match, so it's not quite as high stakes. But I'm looking forward to the rematch against Shadow Isles because they spanked us the first time around. So
They did indeed. I casted that game. It was a fun one.
yeah, I'm glad someone had fun.
Hopefully, it goes better this time.
I'm gonna,
I am incredibly excited to get into this one, get some good Chemtech action going on. Like I said, both of us apparently have not touched Chemtech this season,
no,
so
this is my
excited
first
to
time.
finally see
Yeah.
see and cast a game.
I know Freljord's been running the bracket down there, so a lot of teams looking to square up to see if they can take them down. Have they even dropped a single game?
I
Freljord?
don't
Look
have
at
they?
this team standing. Freljord is 3-0 in series and 6-0 in games, so nobody has
Wow.
yet cracked the code on how to take down Freljord.
We will have to see. That would be a good story going into playoffs if someone could finally take them out of commission.
Well,
They
apparently
win.
I
They
have to
lose
sub
game one.
Andrew. I have to sub Andrew next week, so hopefully we just win and then don't have to play
Oh,
next week.
really?
Wait, we really need to win tomorrow then, actually.
Andrew, what are you up to next week? What's going on?
I know he's just getting married this weekend, maybe.
That would be a pretty big one.
Well, I think he just got married this weekend, so I don't know. Maybe next
I'd take a
weekend.
sub for that one.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. We already we had Joe get subbed for
Yep, he
his
subbed for the
wedding,
exact
so
same thing.
hey, you know, tis the season, I guess.
F War says Lone Wolf is about to pop off. You already know that's the case.
Yeah, I believe he's playing the Lux here, so a little Lux Jinx. Nice backline for these three beefy boys standing in front of him. Looking forward to seeing that. Who plays the Jinx on Ixtal? I don't remember who they have. I'll have to see. Because for some reason the Riot Spectator is like not showing me the
Yeah, it just
names.
shows you one side.
It's so weird.
Yep, it happened after they patched the Krug and
That's
Merc
right.
Wolf and all that
Yeah.
stuff in. It only shows you one side in Spectator now.
I'm gonna fix the team icons again. Blue side is Crystal Scar. The wind ticks need to be blank. Scuffed stream.
Hey, you stepped in at the last second. We'll take it.
Yeah.
All right,
Ixtal.
Zach. Finally, something I do with everybody you cast with me. Who's getting first blood and who's getting first blooded?
Who's getting first blooded? I think the first blood will be onto Misfortune will be the one that dies.
Okay, all right.
And the one that claims the kill will be Lone Wolf. I think Lone Wolf's gonna get the
Lone
kill.
Wolf.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. I think it is going to be Aurelian Soul that Hockey Boys is on, by the way. Garrett, you just swapped to a Moo.
Oh wait, yeah, it's wait. Did they swap with?
They swapped.
How much time was left when they
And
swapped?
wait, Amumu has teleport. It is
It's a
Urgot
Mumu.
Jungle, Tony Pajamas.
Yeah, wait. Urgot top or Asol top. Oh my god. Wait.
Amumu support, Ari mid, Asol top, Urgot Jungle.
All right, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
They are pulling it out. Make sure to speed up your stream all the way to current time.
Yeah, I was a few seconds behind. Here we are getting into this invade Lone
Oh no.
Wolf.
Oh no, look at Lux. Lux is channeling it back. They don't know she's there. Oh, the Amumu Q does come through. The flash immediately comes out from the Jinx. Lux does get the back off. Q2 from Amumu coming through. Not going to secure anything, but they will get the vision on the buff as recompense. Lux lucky to get out there with her life, not getting spotted on that invade.
Yeah, that was scary. Lone Wolf probably happy that he decided to stay in that pit and recall because he was in a dangerous spot, but just one flash? Yeah, just one flash. So
just one flash. They also know Amumu is starting, or not Amumu, I'm so sorry. Urgot is starting on the bot side from that invade as well.
yeah, also no, this is game one. I just had the wind ticks I needed to empty out the wind ticks from whenever it was I streamed last time. So this is game one.
All right, I'm gonna stand up for this one. We've got
Urgot
Jungle. I'm
Urgot
excited.
Jungle. Oh man, Kled mid too. I know that Ixtal plays this like beefy boy team all the time, and I love watching it. They have like bruisers mid and like bruisers top, bruisers jungle. They're so beefy.
They really like it, and I don't blame them. It's worked out for them thus far. We will see if it can get them into a position where they can get second place instead of fourth.
Yeah, this is an interesting idea too, because they have like Hockey Boys is like, all right, I'm just gonna pick Asol and just scale, and it's on you guys. So I'd like to see
Yep.
Kyle, the gingerbread man, make some visits up to try and shut down that Asol, and he is
So
pathing
Hockey,
up. So.
Hockey did message me, and what he said when he messaged me was that he wanted to know what top laners he should play in the first 2 games. I told him the top laners, and he promptly ignored me and went a completely different direction. But I will take an Asol top.
Hey,
Listen,
you know what? I don't think I've seen that before.
no, that's a spicy enough pick that I will take it. Look at the damage coming out on this Mundo already, chunking him down to half health in the top lane.
I wonder if it was like always a plan for him to play Asol top, or if he saw the Mundo and was like, I can get a free lane.
Yeah,
Although,
honestly, it is pretty much a free lane.
at the same
Asol
time,
would beat Mundo up.
at the same time, I guess they couldn't have really known if the Kled was mid or top.
That is true. Kled going in on the Ahri here, has the Ignite, forcing the Flash away, flashes to follow, first blood, Fuel in the mid lane, taken down Miss Danzy.
Man, that was so close. She almost got out of that with the flash, but the little shotgun shot or whatever from Kled was enough damage. Little solo bolo.
The dismount coming in favor of Fuel there. El Combustible starting out 1-0.
El Combustible. I wonder what is the origin of his new name, Dean? I guess Fuel is combustible.
Fuel, yeah, it's combustible.
Is that like? Is that how you say fuel in Spanish or something? Like, I don't know.
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure, but I
no
certainly hope it is.
It's a very Fuel name though. I think it fits him.
Oh, absolutely.
Fits him very well. But
oh
man, Danny's
Maokai
getting beat
coming
up.
into the mid lane here. Yep, gonna
think she's
gank
okay.
immediately onto the Ahri as soon as Ahri gets back to the lane. Half health there. Does have the bone plating to minimize just a little bit.
Yeah, her wave is not in a very great location for her right now either. So she's gonna struggle. Maybe ask her jungler to come bail her out, but
hopefully Flash comes out from Lux in the bot side of the map. Has very little mana to follow up on anything there. Will lose that summoner spell.
Asol's E is so stupid. Like, it's like dragging Mundo's got to weigh like 400 pounds, and it just dragged him in like a rag doll.
One benefit to Mundo in this lane is Mundo does not have the constraints on mana that Aurelion Soul does have. A lot of damage there in the mid lane. I think out of it. Jungler's fighting down here in the bot lane. Flipped over from the Urgot. We'll see if Maokai can get away. Does not look like it. Daddy Jace is hung, and Daddy Jace is taking the kill at the bot lane.
Looks like Avi wants a little more.
Ooh, Flash coming through. The Misfortune does get the double kill on the Lone Wolf there. Really good start for Daddy Jace hung in the bot lane.
Oh man, Crystal Scar is saying you might be able to get second place, but you got to get through us first. This is our second place. We want second place.
They want to make sure they're in the top side of the bracket, and they are taking it to Ixtal right now. We'll see if that continues to be the case.
Alright, sorry. I will be certain to make sure that I refer to Misfortune as their full legal name, Daddy Jace Hung. Make sure that everyone is fully aware. What a
Who
banger.
is this player? I don't know them.
I don't know them either. I don't remember. I think I used to know who invited them, but friend of a friend.
Okay,
perhaps.
so this is their normal name then. It's not someone who has had a name change.
No, this is a newcomer.
All right, perfect.
Ooh.
Speaking of newcomers, Aurelion Soul's a newcomer to the top lane. He's liking it currently.
Yeah.
Second kill down.
Danny, she gets the deep. Did the Q miss me? I think there's been a couple of Qs from Fuel that would have probably resulted in kills, but she's managed to sidestep them. So.
Absolutely. A lot of damage. Double Ignite in the mid lane. We will see if the Ticks will take it, and they will. Fuel solo killing twice in the first 6 minutes. Now,
oh man.
Both jugglers are here again. Maokai going to be able to Q away the Urgot, but now wants to re-engage with the Kled ultimate. The flash over, the double flash hits the slow from the Maokai. We'll see if W comes back up. It does not.
Yeah, Kyle flashed over on the Maokai, the gingerbread man, but I don't think his twisted advance was up, so he didn't really have the ability to follow up.
Yeah, unfortunately not. Also level 5, does not have his vines to root him up.
Yeah, what's that one called? Nature's Grasp. Was on cool. That's a good name. That's a good ability name.
All of Maokai's ability names are awesome. Big fan.
Nature's Grasp, Bramble Smash, Twisted Advance, Sapling
Twisted
Toss. Yep, good stuff, good stuff.
Good stuff. Very low on mana is Ixtal. Gonna have to back here. One advantage of playing Mundo in that top lane. He does not have mana as a resource he needs to worry about. As a gate comes into mid lane, Maokai popping Ahri back. Ahri does not have access to the ultimate quite yet, and it will not punish her.
Flash!
As she walks away, and look at the re-engage in the mid lane. The jungler's there, the support is there, and they're gonna take down 2 kills, taking it back 2-0. Great re-engage.
Oh man, like these repeat ganks in mid, they're just bullying Danny over and over again. Her team decided to stand up for her, said not this time. She escapes and they get 2 out of it. Now Dragon.
Not this time, indeed. Yeah, they get the Dragon. The ultimate does come through onto the Ahri, so it's going to be much harder to gank her in the mid lane there. Very exciting stuff. They want to stay in this game.
Oh, here comes the bot lane for Ixtal, looking to maybe see if they can get a steal. I don't know if they want any business, any part of this
Lux
business.
is not level 6
Tony
yet.
Pajamas got hit by the Luxie.
Available.
Oh!
The level up.
He leveled off the
saves
dragon.
Him. The flash in from the Jigs trying to get the kill. Amumu in the backline trying to prevent it. The shutdown does go over to the Maokai. Jinx is getting excited. Gonna try to chase down this misfortune in. Oh, and will be able to with the Twisted Advance coming through from the Maokai. Shutdown going over to Lone Wolf. Big play there for Ixtal. They want to make sure they are top 2.
Yeah, a lot of the times I am like, I don't want to do Dragon that early in the game because it takes so long to kill it, but...
Oh my gosh, another kill coming over to the bot lane. Really cool turtle popping off.
Yeah, and this win con of the Jinx starting to get a little bit of the ball rolling here. She is their primary late game carry, so those kills are really huge for her. Well, they lane swapped.
A little bit of a lane swap, yeah, with Kled to the top lane here. Aurelion Sol, probably a little bit of a better matchup for him.
Oh shit!
Ahri. Ultimate does come in, airborne immediately. Aurelion Sol forced to flash away, is immediately channeling the Q. In tower range is the Kled. The Kled will drop aggro slightly with the dismount, but have to back away.
Yeah, I think the Kled going top makes sense because Ixtal is like a really big late game carry, so he's trying to use his lead to shut that down a bit. That's probably it.
Absolutely. Ahri also not great into Mundo. Mundo being able to block the charm with his passive spell shield.
Yeah, true. Man, another point I was trying to make is the misfortune. Wait, Fuel's behind them.
Fuel is behind them. He is trying to get the shutdown onto Hockey, and he does. And immediately remounts will walk away from the Urgot. Great play there from Fuel, going up to 3-1.
Fuel's actually going sicko mode in this game. Maokai ult onto Miss Danzy in mid lane. She's flash away from that, but Fuel is he's doing everything he can as the team captain to carry his team up to the 2nd seed, get them an extra cushion in the playoffs.
You also saw him build Tiamat very, very early on here. He wants to get the push. He wants to be able to rotate and make these plays in other parts of the map. And so far, it is working out for him very well. Teleport coming through into the mid lane. They're going to keep this lane swap going as Mundo goes into the Ahri there.
Another thing that concerns me for Crystal Scar is this misfortune is Dark Harvest and Lethality. And it's going to be a lot harder for her with Dustblade to carve through these tanks than if she had crit or even like Eclipse or something. So
absolutely.
That's another point to make as far as the scaling goes. She might be relying on Ixtal to be able to shred the tanks a bit. Maybe she tries to blow up the Jinx, but a little weird.
Great call out there.
Yeah, I don't know if the Lethality Misfortune is the way to go anymore, but nevertheless, he's fed, so he's got a Mythic already. So maybe they can build a strong lead off of the advantage he has right now. Oh my god, that Q did like 300 damage. Hockey Boy's in trouble.
Yeah, this game is just non-stop scrapping. They're going to have another 2v2 in the top lane here. Hockey trying to get away is good for the moment, but in the bot lane, Daddy J's Hug taking down really cool Turtle. They're going to trade across the map, a 1-for-1 so far. Twisted Advance coming through. They'll make it a 2-for-1 in the top lane. Double kill for Fuel. He's 5-1.
Fuel is taking over here. He went mid, he killed mid twice. He goes top, he kills top twice. Who's next? Who's next on his list?
Base, I totally agree. On Misfortune, I would expect the Eclipse to come out with a Lethality build.
Yeah,
but Dustblade is the option here.
He didn't take magical footwear, so he's just not building boots like an absolute weirdo. You ever see those people like who just don't build boots ever?
Yes. There's a Heimerdinger, the most mastery Heimerdinger in the world. He actually has the most mastery points on any champion. He is bronze stuck. Paid someone to get his account to platinum this season, but he does not take boots ever. He just doesn't buy
Ah,
them.
you know, I mean, I guess there's like outliers and exceptions to everything, but I just think it's so weird when people don't build boots on anyone. Like some champions you can delay it a bit, but I guess Misfortune gets like the move speed from W, but Kel?
Oh my gosh, Kel taking tower shot after tower shot there. I think I counted 4 in total in the mid lane.
He just doesn't give a shit. Are they gonna
Oh,
dive
there's
Hockey?
a dive coming on the Hockey. Oh, Hockey is not going to get dove. They decide against it with the wave being thinned out like that.
Yeah, it's a little risky, especially if you screw up the dive and you give kills to the Ixtal. It makes life really scary for that late game. So maybe they just weren't feeling too confident there.
I mean, hey, you can commit to it, but if you are not committing to it, that is totally fine. Nothing lost other than revealing Maokai's positioning on the map.
Oh, the
key
Maokai
going
Q
the wrong
knocked
way.
Lux out of,
Yeah.
or knocked him out of the Lux abilities.
Unfortunate Bramble smash there from the Maokai.
So it looks like we have the bot lane for Crystal Scar and top.
Ooh, Ignite coming out of Mundo. There might be a solo kill from Miss Danzy in the mid lane, but there's
Oh.
exactly what we were talking about. The passive shield blocking the charm, keeping Kel alive.
Yeah, she does escape the damage from Lux and doesn't die on the back end of that, but she's looking to try to carve her way back into this game because she was getting picked on a bit in the early stages.
She was. She is 77 CS now, actually over Fuel's 74. But
Yeah.
Fuel, of course, has the 5 kills.
He's also been all over the map, so plus now he's in a 2v1, so he's like struggling to farm, but yeah, it's weird that they switched their bottom lane up to the top side of the map. Maybe they're just trying to
Actually, I like this a lot.
mitigate the Kled, yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot, especially because we saw the hesitation for the dive to come through on the bot lane from the Maokai, and Maokai's in trouble now, going in, immediately getting charmed from the Ahri. Gonna have to try to get away from this one. Will throw out the ultimate, but it will not be enough as Urgot snipes it away. Tony Pajamas hitting the R, taking the kill.
Get over here! Pulls him back in with the chains, and it looks like the Rift Herald is the prize.
Oh, but Amumu coming through, has to flash away, getting pulled by the Kled. Misfortune will try to cover, getting chunked to about a quarter. Unfortunately, the Jinx ult does whip, but they're going to have to back off the Herald as the health bars go the other way.
Ooh, flash Q from
Flash
Lone
through
Wolf.
from the Lux. We will see if it matters, but MF with the ultimate shredding through Lone Wolf. Combustible is on a rampage, flashing away, but flashing right into the Ixtal. The Ixtal will get this shutdown. Chasing on the top side of the map, but the Ixtal is behind them. They have to be careful. Ixtal with the double kill. Jinx getting excited, but it won't be enough. Miss Danzy. Daddy
my
Jace
gosh.
Hung popping off 4, 1, and 6. And Hockey Boys just got back into the game with those 2 kills.
What a slugfest. Was that like a 4 for 3 in favor of Crystal Scar there? It was
I
like,
do believe so.
there was so many bodies, so much blood in the river. Nobody
So
even
much
got the Rift
blood in
Herald.
the river. Yep, Rift Herald does still stand strong.
Hockey
We
Boys
will
is
see.
now he's caught.
He committed a little bit too hard, trying to get the plates there.
What
Will
the
get
fuck?
out, luckily. Ixtal's mobility, getting him out of that situation, but does have to expend the flash.
Yeah, that champion is crazy. That W starts up so fast and moves so fast. It just outran the Maokai ult, but good on him for flashing and getting himself to safety. So he has a bounty.
Hockey did know he could get away, and he took advantage of it.
Ooh, another Q on the Miss Danzy from Fuel, but nothing dangerous this time. I wonder what she's gonna. Oh, looks like she's going Ludens. So I actually think she should have gone
Misfortune
Leanders.
bought Axiomark.
Oh, jeez. Avi's caught.
Mumu getting blown up here. Garrett
Ooh.
Jesus gonna go by the wayside as really cool Turtle takes the kill credit with the super mega death ride.
And Misfortune ult was actually also expended there, so a lot of strength on this top side for Ixtal. They might be able to finally claim this Rift Herald that they've been fighting over for the past like 5 minutes.
Indeed, they will. Urgot coming onto the bot side of the map, going to try to take down Kel in this bot side. Mundo immediately popping the ultimate, going to try to do his best to 1v2 here. The spell immune does block the Comet, but it won't be enough. Urgot taking the kill again as the chains drag him to the underworld.
Yeah, so a little bit of a cross-map consolation prize. They're trying to recognize that they're not going to get this Herald on top after the picks in the jungle, so they're going to kill Kel and maybe take the tier 1 in bottom lane. Not a bad
Good
trade.
sidestep there. Whew. Scary situation for Ari, but was able to sidestep the slow. They're going to get his bot lane turret, like you said. 300 gold in the pocket.
Yeah, so maybe Ixtal is looking to convert that Rift Herald they got, try to get themselves another dragon or something. Oh, Kled ult in the mid lane.
Yep, Kled ult coming into the mid lane. Ari does see it coming, does flash away, but it won't be enough. The Charm under tower, trying to do as much as she can, but unfortunately the Kled dismounts. Ixtal is here though. Ixtal will pick up the return kill onto Hockey Boys, and a TP expended actually means that that trade goes the way of Crystal Scar.
Man, this game is so back and forth. Both teams finding picks, kills, objectives, left and right. None of them really building a strong lead over the other. The gold is dead even at 17.5 minutes. 25 kills gone already too, so they're looking to fight.
They are looking to fight. It's a slugfest for sure. Muhammad Ali would be proud of this game.
He would. These are the most fun ones to watch.
Well, absolutely they are. The most fun ones to cast too, that's for sure.
Yeah, and
lots
there's
of action going on.
lots of highlight reels for the play-by-play. Yeah. And two full items onto Misfortune, and neither of them are boots. Not even tier 1. I hate it.
2v2 in the mid lane.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
much happening. Lux does expend that ultimate there, so we'll not have it up for this dragon.
See the gingerbread man too, opting for full tank on the Maokai.
The immediate fight does come through here. Kled trying to dive onto the backside. We will
Ooh.
see if it works. The Jinx ultimate from downtown, and Tony Pajamas hitting the ultimate as well. This is a one fight for Crystal Scar. Let's see how far they can push it. 14-14 currently. We will see.
Oh.
The Amumu immediately gets knocked back by the Bramble Smash. Great play from the Gingerbread Man there, but we will see if it continues on. The stun coming through from Amumu. Garen Jesus does take down Kel. It's a 3v2. Now a flash away has to happen from the Gingerbread Man, but Jinx is very strong. Let's see if she can peel it out. She does. They're walking away. No one's taking the dragon.
Oh man.
Great fight there.
These fights, look, the gold is still dead even. Exactly even. Like, every fight is like, it looks like both teams are winning and losing at the same time. Like, I've never seen a game this close before.
No, it is actually ridiculous.
This is like, it feels like every fight is on a knife's edge of one team taking it and running away.
Look at Hockey coming over the wall and taking out the jungler. That's going to be a claimed dragon for the side of Crystal Scar.
Yeah, a bit of an overstay by the Gingerbread Man, but
looks like they're thinking about
Ixtal's not giving up.
this even without the jungler. The charm comes through to stop the Kled initial engage. The dragon will go down. They're going to have to back away from this. We'll see if they try to fight. Q does not hit from Lux. They're going to walk away.
But the Rift Herald on the back end claims a turret in the bot lane, and what does that do? Brings the gold right back to even.
Yeah. Yes,
Oh, man.
it does. 2 dragons on the side of Crystal Scar. Ixtal having 1 currently. Gold exactly even, like you are saying. Next objective up on the map is that Baron Nashor that just spawned. We've just passed 20 minutes into the game.
Yeah, I wonder if this game, like, since they're so even, it's kind of coming down to, like, it feels like the scaling is relatively close to even. They've got, like, one clear late game carry on both teams, and
Yep.
Asol and Jinx, so it's like kind of just a battle of execution at this point, and Daddy Jace Hung still refusing to build boots.
I think the big... Oh my gosh, you're right. 4, 1, and 8 does not have that movement speed. We've got the Misfortune movement speed from her passive. It's fine.
Yeah, out of combat, but yeah.
All right, the W passive, right?
Yeah, but I also kind of feel like maybe Miss Danzy would have wanted Leandries in this game on Ari. A lot of tanks to melt down, but Fuel is behind everyone.
From Aurelia,
Secret
so that
Agent Fuel? What the?
Secret Agent Fuel is in full effect. Gonna walk off.
This is a huge flank if he ults in. Are they
Yeah.
ready?
Oh, he's waiting to see who is there.
The TP, you see the TP from Kel?
Ward, so they know he's there.
Kel just TP'd into the top river to join him on the flank. I'm very confused as to what's happening.
But now it looks like unfortunately he does miss his hook shot. The Aurelian
Oh my
Soul
God.
ultimate comes down. Tony Pajamas on a killing spree. This fight is still going. Shut down. The Maokai does take out the Urgot, but Hockey is there to clean it up on the Gingerbread Man. Amumu. Garen Jesus overcommitted just a little bit. It's 3v3. The Jigs almost no health, but the flash heal will save it. Fuel taking the shutdown onto Daddy Jace Hung. That was a 3 for 2.
Oh my goodness. Another really close fight. Daddy Jace Hung flashed in, trying to get that last hit onto the Jinx, but the summoner heal, keeping him alive, and then, oh man, another shutdown went over. But that fight was so close too.
Yeah, these fights are neck and neck the entire time, but one thing that's important to note, look at both those late game carries. 5, 2, and 7 for Really Cool Turtle. 5, 3, and 4 for Hockey Boys in the top lane. They are neck and neck going into this one.
Yeah, you have to imagine that. I feel like Ixtal's probably the better late game scaler because he scales like infinitely, but he also has a lot more HP bar to shred through than Jinx does. Like Mundo, Maokai, and Kled are all going to have way more health, and there really isn't a lot of frontline on Crystal Scar's side. It's pretty much just the Urgot and the Amumu.
That's why we got the Kraken Slayer there on the Jinx?
Yeah, I mean, Kraken Infinity Edge second is a pretty standard build. I think sometimes people might go Kraken and then an attack speed item, but a lot of AD, not a lot of armor to shred through except for Urgot, so she's looking to put out as many of those AoE rocket crits as she can.
Yep, get through all those health bars, especially that of the Aurelian Soul. Split out on both sides of the map. We have both teams here just kind of posturing, making sure they can get some vision on either side. Red team currently controlling the vision on the Baron Nashor, which is going to be the most important portion.
Yeah, you'd have to imagine that Baron would probably be the thing to break this game open, but I mean, with the way this thing is paced, no team is yet to build a clear advantage still going in 24 minutes in. So
look at Hockey getting flanked here. The Kled and the Lux are both coming down. This might be a Baron start if they can get it. The catch out from Fuel, flash away from Hockey, but it's not going to be enough as he's taken down in the bot lane. But on the other side, a shutdown coming over. Miss Danzy getting it onto Really Cool Turtle. Both late game carries go down at the same time, and we're still even.
And just like in every other part of this game, they stay neck and neck, but this time the carry who dies for Crystal Scar was on the other side of the map from Baron, and the carry that died for Ixtal was on the same side. So Baron started up by Crystal Scar. Let's see if the Gingerbread Man can pull off a miracle steal here. It is a 50-50.
Still a 50-50 at this point of the game. The flash over comes through, and he does get the steal. The Gingerbread Man popping off. The fight is still going on. Fuel taking down Misfortune. That's a big carry taken off of the red side. Jinx Ultimate coming through will go wide. Amumu will go down as well. They get the Baron steal. They get the fight, and they want to be top 2 in Chemtech.
And Kyle, the Gingerbread Man, taking matters into his own hands, flashing after his own ultimate into the pit and stealing the Baron away, building the first true advantage of this game for Ixtal. 3,000 gold lead, 4,000 gold lead.
Yep, 4,000 gold lead and a Baron Nashor to make
Kel?
it even bigger, but Kel going down in the mid lane as Hockey Boys just melts him with the Q.
Ixtal is so crazy, man. He just holds Q and watches you die, but the dragon goes over to Ixtal at the same time, so they're at least making work happen on this map otherwise.
2 for 2. We do have a Cloud Assault in this game.
Yeah, so
Let's see who can play.
Not the most impactful one, but certainly not ignorable.
No,
Cloud
either
Soul,
of these teams would love some movement speed.
Oh, Cloud Soul with like Mundo and Maokai and Kled, like you're actually just sprinting at them. Especially Kled. Kled presses R and then like he just lands on top of you and then gets that, what is it, like 50% move speed with the Cloud Soul?
I believe so.
That would be pretty good for him. But yeah, let's see if Ixtal is able to do some mortal damage with this Baron buff they've gotten.
We do see them split up on the map right now, playing a little bit of a 1-3-1. Trying to get this Baron pushing into their opponent's side. 4 players down on the bot side of the map for Red. Urgot in a little bit of a iffy situation, gonna have to flash away.
Maokai ultimate.
That is a full commit there.
Yeah, they use Maokai ult there, so a little bit of a window here, perhaps.
And no Kled is here as well. Fuel might be in trouble. The Amumu Bandage Shots does land. Fuel's going to get taken down. A shutdown going over to Garrett Jesus. And that cross-map play is going to pay dividends for Blue Side.
Big shutdown, unfortunately not going to the person you wanted on. Amumu claiming that 700 gold bounty, but at least, you know, it's better that somebody gets it than nobody gets it, and that's what I always say.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he'll build it up
Rather
and
that
be able to
gold go on to someone.
frontline for the A-Soul. Oh, Jinx caught out!
Bandage shots comes out again, and that's an immediate deletion of really cool turtle. This Jinx's positioning is going to be very important coming into the late game, as they've shown the second he steps out of line, they're going to capitalize.
You know, I never even considered the extra layer that A-Soul adds to the Amumu Misfortune Wombo, because Amumu locks them up, Misfortune starts shredding them, and then A-Soul drops his E, which executes. So
Yeah,
it actually,
no,
you just
incredible.
deleted that Jinx.
And it also pulls them into the Misfortune ult even more.
Yeah, and it makes sure the gold goes onto the carry, which is
Oh,
A-Soul.
Kel, you're too far up, and you're going to be gone. Oh, maybe not.
But didn't the Urgot ult hit?
Maybe
Why didn't
not.
he hit his ult, right? Why didn't he pull him back? Did it time out?
Ultimate, I think it timed out. Yeah.
Oh man! Oh, dude! I swear to God, it was his passive that stopped the pull.
Oh, was it?
I've never seen that interaction. I'm going back and watching that real quick. Oh my God!
If that's the case, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, it was. That's crazy.
Wow.
Kel saved by the Mundo passive. I'd never seen that interaction. That is
incredible.
Cool. Lucky for Kel, because he was way out of position there.
Lucky for Kel, indeed. Blue side has shrunk this back down to a 1k gold lead. That Baron swing not getting nearly as much as they wanted it to.
Yeah, no, not quite. The gold, yeah, only 1k when it was 4k a minute ago. Probably most of it was some of these picks and shutdowns, but the suppress is it a suppress?
All right,
so
we've got the
into an
ultimate
execute.
coming
Yeah,
in. They
think
are
you're right,
going
Base.
to go into an immediate engage here. Gonna try to take out the primary tank, but Amumu hits a 4-man ultimate. Garrett Jesus popping off. That's gonna turn the fight over. Hockey Boys combined with MF ult is gonna take. Oh, that Urgot ultimate was beautiful as well. The suppress does get the Mundo passive, but they're gonna try to dive it under tower, taking the fight completely. A clean fight there from Crystal Scar as they fight it back into this game.
Oh, yeah, the A-Soul scaling is proving to maybe be too much here for Ixtal, but Hockey Boys just killed himself on the tower. That death.
Yeah, he did give over that shutdown, but he gave it over to Lux. So
yeah, but he also he killed the push kind of, because they might have been able to take this inhib tower, but because Lux is the only one there, but Hockey Boys got a little too antsy there, a little too eager to claim second place for his own.
Absolutely crazy wombo combo coming out from Crystal Scar there.
If the A-Soul ult, he's at 4 items at 30 minutes. That packs a punch. And when he has that upgraded ult, a bit of an echo when Lemur's speaking. Okay, see if I can fix that.
Fight coming in here in the Dragon Pit with no dragon, but this is going to be a big one. Shutdown going over to the perfect target. Really cool turtle taking down Tony Pajamas. This dragon's coming up right now. That is very important. The jungler taken out of commission. We will see if Crystal Scar will be able to contest this or if Ixtal will just be able to get it for free. Hockey Boys looks like he wants to contest, coming in with the ultimate, hitting the double stun with the Misfortune ult, just shredding the enemy team. It's 4v5 and it doesn't matter. Crystal Scar getting everything they want.
Ooh, and that's an ace. At 30 minutes, the dragon is the prize. Not quite soul yet, but yeah, this A-Soul. Oh man.
Misfortune, they're calling for the end here. They're going for the mid. They're leaving the dragon alone. They are attempting to end the game here. We will see if it pans out for him. That Misfortune, the ultimate came through on the back of the dragon pit. She got so much kills and assists that the Axiom Arc procced and she could ult the dragon immediately.
Is that what happened? Oh, I saw her ult the dragon, and I didn't even... Yeah, I was like...
Yep, the Axiom Arc proc let her ult the dragon immediately as well.
Oh, man.
Still no boots on the Misfortune, but it doesn't matter.
Wait a minute.
They're trying to end the game. There are respawns. We will see if they come through. The Amumu's very low. Oh, the Charm actually brings the Maokai toward the Ahri. Double kill for Jigs. That's not who you want to get this. And you're not going to be able to get the dragon anymore. This might be the turning point that Ixtal needed.
Wait, they stopped the dragon? I didn't even... What the heck? They just stopped the dragon.
They called for the end of the game and they didn't get it.
But Ixtal Ixtal is probably looking for Baron here, although the open Nexus makes life really difficult for them.
It does, but if you look on the opposite side, you know that Aurelion Soul's TP is down, and there's no other option for them to get into the base.
Yeah, and even if Ixtal TP'd in, it would take him a good 10, 20... Wait, he has a recurve bow.
Yep.
Why does he have a recurve bow? Is he trying to backdoor?
Lich Bane?
No, Nashor's Tooth, right? I mean,
Nashor's Tooth?
that kind of makes me feel like he's going to try some weird backdoor stuff, but...
I mean, Baron Nashor does come through.
Let's see
They're
if I can...
going immediately to the dragon. This could be a huge objective swing for Ixtal, staying in this game. Oh, Hockey is going for the backdoor. Look at where he is right now.
Yeah, that's why he bought the recurve bow. The dragon goes down for Ixtal. Does Hockey... Is he waiting for his W cooldown or something? Here he goes.
He's waiting to see if they can pause them from backing, and the fight does come through. The W immediately comes through from Hockey Boys. We're looking at it from two fronts. This fight, Lone Wolf does take him down, but it doesn't matter. Nobody can get back to base in time. Hockey Boys, with the foresight to buy a recurve bow, is going to end this game on a backdoor. They finally saw him. The TP coming through. They are here. The stun happens in the fountain. We will see if they can take the Aurelion Soul down, and they will get him barely shut down onto Lone Wolf, stopping the Aurelion Soul.
This
Hockey
Nexus
Boys tried it, and it didn't work out.
200 HP on the Nexus, one auto attack away from ending the game and claiming second place, but Ixtal manages to get the recalls and stop it. Are they going to be able to defend this Nexus, though? It's so low.
It's so low, but no one has a TP but Hockey Boys. As long as they sweep the base,
which is what they're doing now.
They can wait for the Ace Soul to come back up, and they're good to go.
Yeah, I mean, he has his W, which helps him clear the walls, but...
And now this Ace Soul has a recurve bow. Has to buy Lich Bane, right?
Or Nashor's Tooth, yeah.
Nashor's Tooth.
I mean, it's not good for Ace Soul, but at least it gives AP and cooldown reduction. He could just sell it if he... I mean, he doesn't need to do this, I don't think. They've been winning fights. I don't think he needs to backdoor.
No, but it was so close, Zach.
Yeah, and honestly, the battle for second place being anything but so close would be a letdown. So I'm glad that it's happening.
Absolutely. We'll see if this inhibitor can come back up and save them, as it were. But look at this. Ixtal's up in gold right now. They have the gold lead. They have the dragon advantage.
Yeah, if they can stall it.
Keep clearing and pushing these waves.
Fuel being top scares me right now. Flash in from Mistanzi.
Flash in from Mistanzi immediately, and oh my gosh, Hockey Boys.
That's game over.
Coming in from the side, it gets locked up into Misfortunal. Hockey Boys claims 2. The Suppress ultimate coming through. Tony Pajamas getting Kel, and that is going to be the game. Ixtal fought very hard to try to secure their right for second place, but unfortunately for them, the Crystal Scar is too much for them.
Yep, and Crystal Scar, through really good teamfight execution, is going to claim second place for themselves. They're going to claim that extra cushion of a win in the playoffs. So hats off to them. Really fun first game to watch.
Yeah,
wondering if they can follow it up in the second. I gotta figure out.
I'm very interested because they're already fourth place. Do you think we see some troll picks come through, or do you think we?
I hope that it. You know, if it's troll and fun, I'm fine with it. I don't know if they are all fully aware of the standings implications, but sorry, I need to do some audio troubleshooting real quick.
Oh, you're good. Very, very exciting game. Unfortunately, that will mean that Ixtal is going to be fourth place in the Chemtech bracket, and that Crystal Scar will lock in second place. So we know what our playoff standings look like, but that does not mean that it is going to be any less of an entertaining game 2 as it was a game 1. Really, really close the entire game until Hockey Boys scaling power just took over there alongside Daddy Jace Hung, hitting those clutch ultimates on the Misfortune. Honestly, I'm okay with him not buying boots with the outcome of that game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't agree with not buying it, but he just tried to use the out of combat move speed from Misfortune's W to keep him in a safe position, and his team was able to they executed the wombo combos like in their team fights a lot better. So
oh yeah, it was incredible.
Guess he did not really need boots.
Well played from them. Hockey Boys coming into chat and saying third game of Ace Soul ever, by the way.
had a noise suppression filter on my mic that I think got removed when I uploaded the new overlay, so that could be why. Apparently,
Hockey, tell me, why didn't you choose the top laners that we agreed on you choosing? What's up with that?
R for draft. Link.
Oh man, very exciting game. Glad that we got to see it. We're gonna get into game 2 draft here very shortly. Totally right, Lawful Dog. Kled did pull that away. Fuel played very, very well that game, unfortunately, for the side that didn't want him to play well.
Let's see. Let me know if the echoing gets better. I'm messing with the noise suppression filter. I think it's my headset picking up Lemur's voice again. But
Definitely could be.
yeah.
Draft link comes through. It's Ixtal versus Ban Asol.
Ixtal versus Ban Asol. That's funny. Let me get that on
More
the
things,
stream.
Edgar. I could say as much as you want. And while I'm saying as much as you want, why haven't I been a part of a Bandle City SVU yet? What's going on with that?
That is a very good question.
I need in there. Get my voice acting chops some practice.
Good. All right. I've been told that this echoing issue is settled. I had the same issue last time I streamed, so we're good. Yeah, they should have featured you. I don't think they're. I don't know if there's going to be another episode. But...
Ooh. Oh no, Edgar says we're killing off some characters this week. We'll need new ones. I like the sound of that.
Well, I am interested in auditions if they are to take place. So
hold some open auditions, please.
Yeah.
We'll see who comes out on top.
I wonder, are you gonna follow a different team? Maybe they're gonna be like they're gonna be Blessed Isles fans now, since they can. If Blessed Isles wins, they can claim that it took the champions to take them out of the tournament. Could be. That's what I would do.
Where are we so far? Joe died in the first episode, right?
Did he?
What? Yeah, Quick was murdered. That's what started this whole thing.
Tragic. Yeah.
So I'm unsure where we're going from here.
Jackie is the villain, but also kind of the protagonist to me because of how cool that voiceover she did was.
Yeah, the voiceover is really good.
So that kind of makes her like the protagonist to me. But
I've been following along through them making us play them on stream for casting. Yeah. So I've seen all the episodes just from that. I did not have to seek them out.
Oh man, I have to switch the team icons again. They decided to switch sides. Thanks for switching sides. New team icons.
We're going to get into draft here shortly. Thank you all for joining us. This fantastic match of Crystal Scar versus Ixtal Chemtech bracket action.
Yeah. So now all of the stakes that were originally involved in the beginning of this match have been decided. It is at this point confirmed, I think, that Ixtal is locked into 4th place in the tournament standings, and Crystal Scar is locked into 2nd. So from here on out, we're playing for practice, we're playing for strategy, playing for mental. Who knows? But we're not playing for positioning anymore.
Yep. Yeah. I'd really like them to focus this game around really cool Turtle. Every game I've seen from him this tournament, he has been playing pretty well. And I'd like to see them try to focus on that and make sure they can peel for him. We'll see if they decide to do that this game. We are into draft. First 30-second timer ticking down. Ixtal banning out the Gwen.
The cool thing about really cool Turtle is I'm pretty sure he's like at this point a multi-role BoozeBasher, right? Like he played.
Yeah, he played top lane his first one.
Yeah. So
he played support as well. He's down to 80 carry.
I don't know how much.
Maybe he's just a fill main.
I don't know how much he wants to be drafted for different roles, but definitely showing that he has multi-positional value.
Absolutely.
Which is impressive, because I don't.
No, it is always impressive when people can swap roles like that. I think Andrew is our closest we have in the arcade bracket
Yeah, he's played
to
every role except AD carry. Well,
and
he's
then
played
in
like an AD carry
Hextech,
game. So.
I'm not entirely sure who it would be.
I know Cameron has played
Oh, yep, Cameron
jungle,
would be a big one.
mid, and support.
Yep.
Sammy has played top, mid, and AD carry and support, actually. So.
Oh, they will acquiesce to the request. Ixtal, the third band here.
Yeah, not Urgot, as Milton Fudge Cow points out.
Yep, we'll see if the Urgot does come through. Urgot, of course, could go top lane, could go jungle, could go support.
Fuel types into the chat of the lobby. Let me play fun champions, guys. WTF. No Kled for Fuel.
Misfortune is picked away here.
Yeah, I wonder Ixtal picks that. So maybe Really Cool Turtle will be piloting that.
Yep, they don't want the Amumu Misfortune, and it looks like the Amumu was going to be the first pick from the side of red here. So important to deny that Wombo combo that they were looking at.
Curse of the Sad Bullet Time is broken up. Also, side note, starting fairly soon, we will have the Arcane Bracket match. Shadow Isles versus Noxus will be kicking off on BoozeBash 2. We'll get an announcement post for that when that goes live. But draft continues here. Jinx again picked, but this time for Crystal Scar.
Yep, it could be an Amumu flex in a jungle here, and they might be holding their support.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely could depend. We will see. Second pick coming through from Ixtal.
See
10 seconds left on the clock.
The flex pick in draft is just such a powerful tool. I think Cho'Gath.
Oh, absolutely.
Cho'Gath could be a flex pick too. I suppose he could get, especially with the people on Ixtal, Fuel and Kel. They'll take that champion in either role, either of them, I think, right?
I've been seeing a lot of Cho'Gath mid recently. Seems like some people are picking it up pretty extremely.
Yeah, I know Mariah Carey in the Hextech bracket on the Blessed Isles is a Cho'Gath player. He takes it mid often.
Yeah, we've actually seen it mid MSI as well, I think.
True, alongside the Nautilus and the Cassante and yeah, there's the beef that we always see from Ixtal. Cho'Gath set.
Yep, Fuel definitely going to be the one on this set. We'll see if you take it to the mid lane or the top lane.
I know Fuel for some time now has been really unhappy with playing top lane, so I think
everyone has.
Mid. Yeah.
Top lane right now feels like we need to go back to Smite support top meta to get some variety.
Master Yi?
Master Yi.
Huh. Okay.
Where is that?
Jungle?
Well, it's a jungle Yi, but who's playing it? Is my question.
Maybe hockey? I have no idea.
We will see where that Yi is. Tryndamere banned out from side of red here. Crystal Scar does not want to see that one.
Yeah, I don't know if you needed to ban Tryndamere because it's a solo
You see
champion.
Cho'Gath set?
Yeah, you see Cho'Gath set, but I don't know. Maybe
they think the Cho'Gath's going support or jungle?
Or set support, maybe. I don't know.
Set support? Yep.
Maybe they just don't know what else to ban. Don't blame them. Ixtal banning Lux, which is a lone wolf champ, so not sure why they'd do that. Maybe they just deny it from Miss Danzy. As they think No, it's got to be a Mumu support, right?
It could be a Mumu support, could be a Mumu top.
Who knows at this point? I would guess it's a Mumu support.
Listen, hockey's played a lot of a Mumu.
Yeah, I would guess it's a Mumu support, but you know, as this series has shown us, you never know.
Wukong, last ban there from Crystal Scar.
Let me call the last prediction.
Oh, I lost my points last time. That's terrible.
Sag. Don't worry, you have an opportunity to gain them back right in front of you.
Oh wait, no, I lied. I won. I chose Crystal Scar to win.
You bet on Crystal Scar.
We're good. Yeah, we're good.
How much did you win? Let's see.
That's only like
100K.
151. Yeah.
I don't know who placed the big bet on Crystal Scar, but maybe your boy J Money looks like.
Could you start predictions before No, you just paid
No,
it out. Okay.
yeah, I just
All
paid
right.
out the last one. Yeah.
I got you.
Maokai on top of Yi and Amumu. Maybe there's a Maokai top.
I'm telling no, it's an Amumu top. It's an Amumu or a Master Yi top. This Maokai is never going top lane.
Yeah, I guess I just am very out of touch.
You're out of touch with the Chemtech meta.
The
Let me tell
Chemtech
you.
meta. Yeah, must be. Been way too focused on this arcane bracket. Vi locked
Vi
in.
locked in.
The
Yep, that'll
gingerbread
be
man.
the
He's a
gingerbread
Vi.
man. Very
Yeah.
impressive on Vi, from what I remember.
He is a Vi enjoyer. He had that really great Baron steal in the last game that nearly clawed the victory out for Ixtal. So, looking to carve out some.
Vi also impressively
What?
good with Cho'Gath set. Mordecai is
They locked in another top. Is a set
no,
support.
it's Cho'Gath
Set
support. Cho'Gath support.
You think Cho'Gath instead of set? I feel like it's set.
Yep. I mean,
God.
it could be set, but it'd be fuel going set unless Avi plays set. But I've never seen Avi play set.
Maybe they roll swap for funsies.
Could be. I mean,
clue.
this does not have implications for the bracket, so they could be going anywhere.
Zyra locked in. I would another. Is Zyra mid? Yeah, Zyra mid, right? Yeah.
I believe it is probably a Zyra mid.
So Lone Wolf Misfortune, is according to Lawful Dog.
I don't know who the fuck to put my predictions on. I'm to be honest with you.
I'm not too sure either, but I am going to throw them up nevertheless and let the people decide. I actually don't usually vote in this predictions anymore because if I vote in them, I can't call them. I can't call the answers, and that makes it annoying. And I have to like get another mod to do it.
Yeah, I'm doing Ixtal. We're putting 800 on Ixtal.
You want to go to game 3?
I think. I don't know if I want to go to game 3, but I think we're gonna go to game 3.
Hawk Yi.
8? Oh, I don't know though. I don't know though. It is Hockey Boys on the other team, and we've seen what Hockey Boys can do.
I would say the compositional advantage goes to Crystal Scar here. I think their team fight is a lot stronger. Ixtal has good lockdown with Vi and Mord, but they have 2 people they need to lock down, so it's a little challenging. I guess Vi could ult one and Mord could ult the other, but then you're taking people away from the potential AoE from Misfortune, and I don't know. And Set wants AoE too, so Master Yi and Jinx are the clear favorites in terms of like late game damage. But
importantly, though, this Vi is incredible into Yi. Right, Vi is great into Yi. Set is great into Yi. Cho'Gath also good into Yi. You can just eat him. We will see.
He can yeet him.
Yep.
I'm gonna post my patented little middle finger guy into the chat.
I don't know what's happening in game chat here.
Some something that we are not allowed to put on stream.
We cannot put that one on stream. I think that's against Twitch TOS.
Yeah, we might lose our status as like affiliates or whatever we are. Okay, there we go.
Oh, it's finally out of there.
Alright. I didn't screenshot it actually, and they're already in. I mean, Danny and Kel are in that lobby, so you can use your imagination.
and somebody named
and Daddy
Daddy
Jace.
Jace.
Yeah, so there's some characters.
All right, Zach, hold it down. I'm gonna grab a beer.
Sounds good. I am going to open up. We still got predictions open for another 2 minutes, so I'm gonna leave it on this screen so you can see the team comps. Everyone is banned according to Grant, so I don't even know why we're streaming this anymore. Is the arcane bracket match? Do we know what's going on with that? Is that one starting now or is it starting later? Let's see if I can open that up. I want Shadow Isles to lose so that they can get their mental destroyed for the match against us tomorrow. That's what I want to happen. Does anybody else? How do you guys feel about that match? Any I know Grant probably wants Noxus to win because his buddy is on Noxus.
You are right to fear me.
Are we spelling anything out with bands here? B-A-N. Go Noxus. Alright, a lot of Go Noxus in the Twitch chat here. 4 Go Noxus? Alright. Shadow Isles, currently undefeated in games and series. I don't think they've dropped a single one, so I hope they both have fun. FC FC Peptic is pretty good. He had some great performances the first 2 weeks. He will be subbed out of our match tomorrow night, though, unfortunately.
All right, Zach, you baited the fuck out of me.
Did I?
I voted Crystal Scar because you were like, Crystal Scar's team comp is so insane with the Maokai Jinx. Ixtal drafted the Maokai Jinx, right?
No.
Oh no, they drafted in game 1. We're good. I
Yeah.
paused the stream. I'm still stuck on the first draft.
Yeah,
I was like, oh no.
Well, you had me confused because in the game 2 draft on the draft law, they just named their team Ban Asol, not Crystal Scar. So I was confused for a minute there. But no, yeah, Crystal Scar does have the Jinx and the Maokai. So those are the flavors of the month champions, or rather, flavors of the last 3 months. It feels like.
I was gonna say Maokai's been around for a minute now. Maokai
Mhm.
Jungle. Feel like that guy. I stopped playing for like 5 months.
Came
I
back.
think that guy was the jungle right. Like he started the patch after I stopped.
Yeah, that was like the full swing of demonic embrace junglers. Like Amumu, Maokai,
Yeah.
and Zac were just like giga broken.
Yep, insane.
Maokai and Zac are still pretty good in the jungle. They just, I don't think they always rush demonic embrace like they did before because they took some of the health off of it. So.
No, I've seen a lot of aftershock Maokai with Radiant Virtue.
Yeah, Aftershock or even Phase Rush works pretty well
Yep.
too. I think the Gingerbread Man had Phase Rush last game, but predictions are closed. I'm gonna open this real quick so I can fix these team icons. Red side is Crystal Scar. I wish we
You
could
know
do
what I
this.
actually want to see though? We're talking about the fact that Maokai's been around forever. Enchanter supports need to fucking leave. They have been around for months and months and months.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that a little, but I don't know. I do kind of like having an enchanter pocket me. That's kind of nice.
I am well, yeah, 80 carry main. Okay. As an engaged support player, let me tell you, it's the worst time.
Yeah, because they just sit like 3 screens away from you, and then
Yep.
they never
Alistair
engage.
is really bad right now, which is crazy because he got 3 buffs in a row.
Is he really bad?
He's not. No, he's fine. He's one of the better engaged
solid,
supports you can
right?
play.
Yeah, as far as engaged supports go.
He is bad into the field of enchanter supports that usually are played. But
If Ixtal wins games 2 and 3, then aren't they all tied at 1-2 with 3-5 in game scores? Let's take a look at these standings real quick.
they might be tied with game score, but I think the tiebreaker goes the other way, correct?
So if Ixtal wins, so right now Crystal Scar is 3-3 because they just won. So Crystal Scar would be 3-4, right? Or 3-5. No, they'd be 3-5. And then Ixtal, Targon, and Crystal Scar would all be 2-1. No, Crystal Scar would be 1. Yeah, they'd all be 1-2, and they'd all be 3-5. Yeah, you're right.
So how do the tiebreakers go then? Are they guaranteed fourth? Or are they
It might go to game time. Yeah. So that we might actually be playing for something after all. Ixtal and Targon are locked bottom seed with it being fight for third and fourth in game time. This is not
Grant is
elimination.
crazy.
I think so if they win game 2 and 3, as long as they're under 305,
305 minutes which they will be.
guaranteed, yeah.
Their second place.
Crystal's locked top seed with Ixtal not going 2-0.
But Grant says other. Now I'm intrigued.
I mean, not guaranteed. There could be 2 hour-and-a-half long games. Yeah.
But even with an hour game, 305 minutes is like there's no way. That literally not possible.
Huh. And the flowchart goes to strength of victory next, but strength of victory would all be tied because they all beat each other.
Yeah.
So then it would go to game time. Yeah. Wow. I don't know. I guess if there's ever a time where it should go to game time, it's when series score, game score are are both tied. Like that's so unlikely for that to happen.
I mean, with only 3 weeks of play, though, it's more likely, yes?
Yeah, it is more likely because you don't get the double round robin, but for it to shake out in such a way that each team lost the same amount of games and won the same amount of games in the tie, you know?
Yeah. Now, moderator Zach, I do have a question.
Yeah.
If I wanted to play next BoozeBash, should I wait at silver so I get in lower bracket?
um, we do take into account like what we know about people, right? So like Pingu, for example, was an example of that. He was like plat 4, but we know that he's consistently diamond, and we know that he was playing every champion in ranked A to Z. So we
so you're
kind
like, we
of
might as well plug that guy into top
well, yeah, we
rank.
kind of altered his
And he
value a
fucking,
little.
oh my gosh, that a Nivea game?
Yeah, he went off in that
Oh,
game. Yeah.
it was gorgeous.
So let's see. Fuel has set, so it's set support. Fuel's role swap to support. Amumu support. Maokai jungle. Master Yi top.
I guess? Hockey Master Yi top. I'm in love with that.
Hockey boys
He did
bringing the.
start
Oh,
a
this is
Doran,
warded.
yeah.
This is warded. They
Oh,
spot this
he's
invade.
thwarted. No, the invade is coming, and
Are they gonna
they
fight
bring
it?
Kel down, but there's no way they fight it. The Mordecatter's still top lane.
Yeah, they're backing off. Oh, cowards. Oh, wait, but they see him. Oh, what if they let that recall?
Oh my gosh, they're on a ward here too. They could let the recall channel and then bring members down. The gingerbread man did fully recall.
So it looks like they don't want any of this smoke right now. 2 recalls coming through.
Yep, make sure you catch up to time.
Yeah. Okay, I'm at 109, 110.
Good.
Cool. Well, nothing comes out of those level 1 shenanigans. Both teams.
Nope. This is warded as well, though, so they do know they're starting on the bot side of the map. That is knowledge gained.
Yeah. Everybody sees each other and everybody decides to just do a standard jungle start. Although Maokai's.
No, they don't know the Maokai is starting top lane. So this is actually really intelligent from Tony.
Mhm.
Padding toward the bot side of the map. He doesn't know that they saw him, but if he had an inclination that the ward did catch him out, starting this top side is really, really strong.
It's also possible he like 3 camp ganks or 3 camp invades top side because he went
Certainly could.
Raptors. He started Raptors solo without a leash. So.
Especially he has Ignite here too.
Yeah, they could maybe
Like,
cheese an
Hockey
early
is-
kill on a turtle.
Hockey is going for it with Master Yi top with Ignite.
I wonder if this trying to just play some goofy stuff in top lane might come back to bite him. I mean, he played Ixtal last game, but oh, nice flash.
Flash away immediately, but the bandage toss does come through.
We're back in the top lane, direct to camera.
Yeah, Hockey has the flash. The flash follows from Mordekaiser. Will Q come back up? First blood from Hockey, boys. The Ignite difference coming through and mattering.
That was a big Ignite diff. The flash out of the Mordekaiser damage just for a second or two gave him enough health to turn that solo first kill onto Yi. Scary.
Absolutely. They did a full role swap here. Really cool turtle being that Mordekaiser top with Lone Wolf coming down and Fuel coming down to the bot lane as well. Kel going mid. Full lane swaps here. So far not paying off with really cool turtle getting first blooded by Hockey Boys.
Yeah, there are different roles everywhere now, right? Kel was top last game, now he's mid. Turtles.
Just the gingerbread man is the same in the jungle.
Yeah, every other role is different. So, Ixtal showing some versatility. Danzy.
Absolutely.
Ooh, Miss Danzy and Keller. Not a lot of health. There's like 300 health between
They're
them.
going fuel, but fuel is here, queuing in, gonna take a tower shot and walk away.
He just wanted to say hello. Yeah. I mean, he had flash and ignite, so he was feeling a little shisty there, I think. But
What shows Zyra he was there, you know.
yeah, show a little love and admiration.
Oh, Seth's gonna get caught out on this rotation though. Maokai is coming through. Flashing from Kel, gonna get the solo kill onto Miss Danzy in the mid lane. Fuel gonna try to flash away over the wall.
Oh, man.
Immediately starts to channel the back. They're not chasing him, so that is going to be Fuel getting out and Kel getting the solo kill on Miss Danzy.
Yeah, that was a little bit of an overstay from her. She was low health, but at the same time, can't be walking in all these Cho'Gath queues. So. Solo kill again in the mid lane, just like last game. She's also really far behind in CS. Tough start for her. See if she can bounce back.
Indeed, we will see.
Oh,
He is a level down here, even though he did get the solo kill down in CS by quite a bit, and Mordekaiser's taking advantage of it. The passive tick is just burning this E down.
does so much damage, yeah. I mean, he got that first blood, or rather the first, it was first blood, yeah. First blood solo kill, but I mean, Mordekaiser passive, when he's a level ahead of you, still going to do quite a bit of damage.
Well, look at this stacked wave, too. Mordekaiser's going to be able to back no issue here if Really Cool Turtle wants to take advantage of it.
I wonder if he's going to rush like Wit's End or something on Master E. He's got a sword and a little magic mantle.
Definitely could be Wit's End. Could also be a Merc Treads looking into the enemy team. They've got a lot of CC over there.
Yeah, that's true. Not too much of it is reduced by tenacity, but a lot of knockups and displacements.
Yep, it'd just be the Mordekaiser R
Just,
and then the set stun, right?
I don't think the tenacity does anything to
Or
hold
rather,
R,
set
does it?
slow.
Yeah, I guess if he
I
stuns you with the pull, then it... I don't know. Anyways, Kel and Miss Danzy are still beating the shit out of each other in mid lane. The Gingerbread Man is here.
Yep, gonna try to gank this, but unfortunately gonna have to walk right away. Fuel getting a pull in the bot lane, but he is a level down. We'll see if they can make anything out of this. Getting a good trade there.
Oh man,
Kel
Kel's
is
super
pretty
low.
low.
She doesn't have any mana though.
Mordekaiser R does come through. He immediately queues, gonna try to walk away, but will not get away.
Oh
The
no!
pass is taken from Mordekaiser. The pull comes through, and that's a solo kill for Turtle back on the Hockey Boys, reclaiming the first blood.
Hockey Boys was a level down, and then he canceled his meditate channel. So like, if he had just sat there channeling W, he would have kept the healing and the damage resist. But I think he might have misclicked or something. That's unlucky.
It's a big wave going away for him as well as Mordekaiser gets to push it into the tower.
I wonder if Daddy Jace Hung is gonna build boots this game on Jinx.
I would hope so.
Me too.
Jinx benefits very greatly from movement speed.
She
so
does
we will see.
desperately need boots. Yeah. Oh, Miss Dancy.
Knock up from Kel. The wave is there as well for him.
Looks like he was getting minion blocked by his own wave. Stopped
Yeah.
him from getting into range of using his E. If he had his E with Hail of Blades in the slow, plus his ult, it might have been a kill.
Looks like it's going to be AP as well, with Kel building that lost chapter to start. Not going tank on this. Fight in the bot lane. Going to force the exhaust out of Avi, but not much else.
Yeah. Set Hex flashed in. I think he didn't get the stun on his pull. I'm not sure. He has to have like units on either side of him to get the stun. So
Yep, he has to hit 2 targets.
yeah. Oh, this might be a kill on
Kel
Miss
in the
Dancy.
mid lane. Look at this. Does hit the ultimate. Tower diving is Kel. 2-0 in the mid.
Yeah, Miss Dancy is really struggling to stay out of these Cho'Gath queues.
Oh, bandit shots re-engage from Avi here. We'll have the second really shortly. Will not choose to go in. Probably a good decision with Daddy Jace Hung being low on mana.
Yeah, he does have presence of mind. He's just still shooting a lot of rockets, I guess. Really low on mana.
Flash away from Mordekaiser in the top lane. Good flash to make sure that Maokai could not engage on him. They're looking for a dive here in the bot lane. Look at Vi coming in with Misfortune. Oh, perfectly pulls him into it. He's going to go down, but that's okay with a 2-for-1 in the bot lane.
Other than that tower aggro juggling, that dive was so beautiful. The Misfortune ult on top of the Vi Q and the set damage. They just deleted them under their own turret. They thought they were
Yeah,
safe.
that step pull was excellent. Really well played there by Fuel. Mordekaiser going to try to contest this Herald solo.
Does he have ult?
We'll see if he can do it.
He
does
does.
have ultimate, does ult the Maokai away. Going to take the Maokai out of the equation. Let's see if Hockey can do anything about it. The pull does miss, but Kel should be able to rotate. He's rotating the wrong way, though, around the side of the wall.
Man, really cool turtle. Despite
Coming
that
up now,
level
Kel
one.
does get caught by Miss Danzy, but will take it, ulting the Master Yi away. Kel is going crazy here in mid and won't die to the Ignite.
Kel is popping off this game so hard. That's 3 solo kills, right? 2 solo kills and then the cleanup there. Oh man, he was in a 2v1 there actually. So
All my
Cho'Gath.
channel points. I can see all my channel points going away in a blaze of glory.
Nobody could have seen this coming. Man, why couldn't Ixtal put this on in game 1 and maybe secure the number 2 seed, or maybe they still
Yeah.
can. I don't know, but
We're still confused about that whole thing. to
all
be
I know
completely
is that if
honest
they
with you.
went 2-0, it was definitely
Exactly.
confirmed.
Maokai flashes in, not level 6 yet. Gonna pull it back for Yi. Hockey coming in with the ultimate. Mordekaiser's shield is quite massive. Gonna try to take down the Maokai. Hits the Q, will take down the Maokai in the 2v1. The Master Yi does not have the Q, has to flash to pick up the shutdown on the Mordekaiser. But
Danny.
really cool turtle, really putting on a showing here.
really cool. Turtle and Kel both. The solo laners and on Ixtal are just these beefy boys that they're just ramming their heads into these brick walls and quite often coming up short.
Hey, if the brick breaks, why not do it?
Maokai flashed in. He was 3
Oh
levels
my
down.
gosh, look
Kel?
at the flash in
Oh.
from Kel. He gets the second tower dive consecutively onto Danny.
It's just like his Qs just can't miss this game. Kel is just pinpoint accuracy right now, it feels like.
Yeah, Kel is certainly showing us how to play Cho'Gath, man. That's for sure. His Everfrost already being completed.
Oh god. Daddy Jace Hung barely flashing away from Fuel's pull there.
Yep, double flash there. The Gingerbread Man wants to follow it up. Maokai Ultimate will come through, rooting up Fuel. Will not root up the Misfortune, but they're going to try it anyway. Misfortune ult does land. Will take a Mumu very low. Maokai walking away with the phase rush. They're able to turn this around. The flash over the wall, but it won't matter. Maokai getting taken down by the Gingerbread Man. A Mumu very low. They're going to try to go for more here. Jinx Wing to try to hit the slow. Does not get it. The Everfrost does land onto the Jinx. The gets taken down by the Gingerbread Man. Kel overcommitting though. Going to get slain with the exhaust slow, and the shutdown going over to Mumu gives a little bit of hope for the side of Red.
Man. Ixtal just taking over this game. It honestly felt a little dicey for a second there, because I feel like the set ulted someone out of the Misfortune ult, a little bit of anti-synergy,
It's
but
true.
it didn't even matter. They're just making the right moves and dropping the Herald on top after they kill 4 bottom at the same time.
Yeah,
It's
this
cross
is
map.
rough for the top lane here. Mordekaiser up in CS, even in CS, but has all those tower platings now that he does not.
Grant said he
Tower
told
plate going to the bot side too.
he said he told Fuel that they can still get second, so they're playing with some fire.
Oh boy,
I'm sure
fire
Grant has it all
indeed.
figured out. I'm not.
They're up 12-4 right now. They're playing comfort. Fuel on set, Kel on Cho'Gath. Rotated Turtle back to the top lane.
Danny barely escaping over the wall with that blast cone there. Lucky that Vi didn't have ults. Yeah, this top jungle is it belongs to Ixtal. I don't
Yep,
think you
we
can,
we did see the Merc treads come
be
through on
there.
Master Yi.
Oh, they're
my
on the
gosh,
wrong side of
they're
the map.
taking, They're taking all the tower shots. Maokai gonna try to come and bail them out.
Taking the scenic route.
Yeah,
Danny drops
Ultimate.
the ult. Oh,
yeah. Oh, Jinx ultimate. They really wanted to abuse Fuel there. He will survive and back away. They're going to try to gank the Cho'Gath mid here. Kel is very strong, does have the Everfrost. Everfrost will not connect with anybody. The root does come through. The roots are chained together. The Zyra and the other, the shutdown, will go over to Garrett Jesus. A Mumu 3 and 2, getting all the gold.
Yeah, I don't think Kel had a bounty that time, but I think Amumu got both of the 2 kills on Kel, so either way. Lone Wolf.
Oh my gosh, Lone Wolf tries to get Zyra and will connect with the Gingerbread Man queuing into an R there. Taking
Poor
Miss
Danny.
Danzy down under tower. 0-4. Cho'Gath 4-2-1. Vi 4-0-1. They are taking advantage of the mid lane this game.
Yeah, I feel like Danny's been getting cyberbullied in both of these games. They're beating up on her, they're killing her, they're diving her. But you know, Zyra doesn't really need a lot of gold or XP to be effective, so she can
We
get
might see an
Leanders.
adjustment made in game 3. I could see something like Danny going support, Avi going mid.
Could happen. Could happen.
Yep.
For
Oh,
Hockey
a
Boys.
Moo. Bandage shots there, very good. Going to get the vibe, but the exhaust comes through. Won't matter. Shut down onto Garrett Jesus. This Amumu is gonna be huge.
Honestly, just start building AP. You're the carry now, Avi. It's time to adapt. He's got so many of these kills.
Hey,
Four
that
out of
W
them.
damage buff for Amumu, it's just too strong.
4 out of the 6 kills claimed by Avi, but he does finish his Even Shroud, first mythic complete on his team. So it's going to amp all of his teammates' damage, so at least he's, putting the gold to good use there.
Absolutely. First turret goes down in bot lane. Kel being able to claim that one with the split push. Dragon is up. They do have Cho'Gath ultimate available for this.
Hockey Boy's getting chased down. Turtle has the Rylai's complete, so the slows on all of his abilities.
Yep. Cannot proc the passive to get the infinite slow, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think Hockey queued out of one of the abilities, so that stopped the passive from going off. Wolf doesn't have ult for a few more seconds, but don't think they're really able to contest that dragon.
Not with a Cho'Gath ultimate, not with a smite from the Gingerbread Man.
Oh,
Flash away from Danny.
she was getting run down. Set with Swifty Boots and the winged moonplate thing that he has, and his Q, he had so much move speed.
Oh yeah, I like this comfort playstyle that we're seeing come out on the side of Ixtal. They picked what they're comfortable on, and they are shredding on it. Ooh, the ultimate will not take down Misfortune. Misfortune gonna be able to walk away from this one.
Avi flash queued and missed.
Yeah.
Unlucky. Would have been a pretty big engage if he had gotten in. If he had laid out his ult with the Even Shroud, could have maybe found some resets for Jinx to get excited, but just barely
Unfortunately,
missed.
not to be this game. Everything
not
coming
that
up
play.
on the side of Ixtal right now.
Yeah, gold lead is about 7,000 at 15 minutes. Very different from game 1 where it remained even for about 25. So Ixtal is out for blood here.
Gonna get that Rift Herald as well. Put down some excellent vision here in the top side of the map.
So let's see. Ixtal needs to win, but somehow have the game. Wait, who just these
Gage
flashes?
here from Pool in the mid lane. Gonna be a flash away from the Jinx. Will be able to escape. The Gingerbread Man taken out by Tony Pajamas. That looked really bad for the side of Red, but they're able to turn it around for a kill.
Yeah, I think Ixtal might have gotten a little too hypey there, blowing some flashes.
Ooh, Blade of the Ruin King rush from Hockey here.
Yeah, he's looking to be a side lane menace. A lot of people with health stacked on the side of Ixtal, so
Flash from Misfortune there is stopped immediately by the W from Jinx.
oh man, this Rift Herald, Mordekaiser is a raid boss.
Yep, Mordekaiser Rylai's completed. That Aegis already in the inventory. Going to be very difficult to kill. They won't get the entire turret, but they'll get quite a bit of it.
So Crystal Scar not quite out of this one yet. Still down quite a bit of gold, but 7,000 is surmountable if you just weather it, but Avi is in a bit of trouble here.
Look at that
Oh!
ultimate. Great bandage shots to get out of it, but it's not going to be enough. Really cool turtle. Taking down Garrett Jesus there. Luckily for them, he didn't have a shutdown. But Tony is in trouble as well. Lone Wolf doubles up, taking him out. 2 for 0.
Yeah, I have to believe that it probably would have been better for Tony Pajamas to rush the Radiant Virtue on Maokai this game. I don't know if you really had the space to go demonic first, especially when you have so much damage already in your.
Nah, when you're behind like this and your jungle's not your own, getting those saplings out for zone control is pretty difficult.
And then like with just demonic, from here on his gold income is not going to be very high because.
Yep.
Look, as you can see right there, Hockey Boys, like his teammates are gonna start taking his camps.
The majority of Maokais that I've seen still going demonic have been going first strike alongside it to kind of generate that gold
Make up
by
for it.
getting people run into their saplings and make up for it that way. But with Phase Rush, that's just not going to cut it in that department. Importantly to note, we do see Daddy J's Hug having those Berserker's Greaves.
He
It
did
boots
boots.
this game.
But yeah, like as I was saying, Hockey Boys just took Tony's blue, and then I'm pretty sure Daddy J's Hung took the Raptors and the red. So this Maokai's income is really not going to be enough for him to get the tank stats he needs to frontline for these damage dealers with just a Monica
and
brace.
he's the only front line outside of this Amumu.
Yeah, Amumu's like not that tanky either because he has just even shroud. I mean, it gives him a bit of tank stats, but he goes down pretty quick when the likes of these really fed carries are presented.
Flash ult expended from Hockey there to avoid the gank. Gonna be worth it to save his life, but a lot expended. And they're answering here on the bot side of the map. The Gingerbread Man going in by himself, 3v1. Maybe a little bit zealous there. Daddy J's Hug getting the kill credit.
That kill going over to Jinx is just one step closer to Crystal Scar mounting the comeback in this game. So a little eager there from the Gingerbread Man, but not fatal throw as Danny gets knocked up by Cho'Gath.
Oh, Danny is gonna get taken down again by this Cho'Gath. Kel is going crazy this game as Turtle kills Hockey in the top lane. It's a massacre.
Also pretty sure I just saw someone spam bait pings on red team when Danny died, so I think she was spamming the bait ping onto Kel. Like, she's not happy about this situation.
Not at all. And Kel, importantly, also, if you notice, did not ult there. He saved the ult.
He actually didn't have it.
Oh, he didn't have it?
Yeah, it was like a few seconds off.
Oh, okay, I got you. Well, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he would have saved it for the dragon anyway.
Yeah, he didn't need it. He knew it. He knew he didn't need it. This is a slaughter.
3 dragons, 8k gold lead. Where do they go from here, Zach? How do they come back into this one?
Oh, man. They somehow need to try and find a way to squeeze their way through the jungle, clear out vision, and set up Zyra plants and Maokai saplings. But honestly, I feel like not even that would be enough at this point. Like, Ixtal can just run at them. Their wallets are just smack them with their wallets. So.
And even better, Zach, look what the Dragon Soul is.
Ooh. It's Cloud Soul again.
It helps them do exactly what they need to do and just run at them.
Yeah, in 4 minutes they claim that Cloud Soul, and everybody just presses R and sprints at them, and they don't even have to execute because of the gold lead. But
yeah,
a
little bit of a misplay from Lone Wolf here, not knowing that Cloud Soul was coming. He did purchase boots.
Oh my gosh, Daddy Jace Hung really would not be. He's shaking his head right now.
Yeah, he would not be thrilled. As in the top lane, Kel gonna take out Tony. Man, 800 channel points down the drain, it looks like. They're starting Baron.
Kel has 9 feast stacks, and 3 of them are champions. He still has 2 more minions to chomp up, so... Well, Lone Wolf and Kyle, Gingerbread Man, getting a little low health on this dragon.
They are, but the Baron will go down nonetheless.
Yeah. Should be fine.
No contest coming through.
Dang. Kel is just he's a big boy.
We are a long way away from that Master Yi solo killing for first blood on the top side of the map.
We sure are. Yeah, he's down quite a few kills and quite a bit of CS at this point. It was a really close level 2 fight anyways, so.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever seen Kel play as well as he has this game.
He's definitely performing really well. He's had 2 or 3 solo queues.
Really well in the mid lane here.
Hey man, he's on his signature champion, you know? He's got to eat that ass.
Yep. I'm not going to mention what was talked about in BoozeBash chat earlier for that one. I'll pass on that.
Ooh.
As the double stun comes through for the
Wait a minute.
They're looking for a fight, and they're going to win this fight. The flash away from Misfortune going to try to run away. Fuel does ultimate to buy some time for the Misfortune. Will trade his life for hers. Will go down here. Misfortune will get away, but that's 2 for 0. Coming back, potentially?
Oh, Hockey Boys.
Oh, Hockey's going to catch the Misfortune. That's 3 kills and a big shutdown onto a Master Yi. That could be the turning point that Crystal Scar needs.
Yeah, 3 kills. 2 of them went to Jinx. 1 went to Master Yi. Crucially, Daddy Jace Hung failed his flash over the wall when he was trying to chase Misfortune, so didn't get that one, but Hockey Boys found it. Really Cool Turtle gonna claim a side lane turret as consolation, but some
Oh
unforced
my
errors.
gosh, they're going in on the Mordekaiser as well. The Mordekaiser should have ultimate. We'll see who he chooses to ult. If he chooses to ult, the ult does come through onto the Master Yi. Master Yi does dodge. Has to flash. Is the Mordekaiser Q not coming back up? Really Cool Turtle.
Wait, does
he
he win
might
this?
1v3 here.
He does win
He
this.
hits the pull. The flash comes out from the Amumu. There's no way you can kill this Mordekaiser. He just 1v3'd and took 2 down.
I would even call it a 4v1 as the minions were blocking him.
Absolutely, but they do trade one back from Kel there.
Really Cool Turtle
my
gonna
gosh, he
claim
hits
the third.
pull. Really Cool Turtle gets the 3rd kill in that 1v3. Insane gameplay from that Mordekaiser, and that's going to push him toward the end of the game.
Yeah, any semblance of a comeback there is squashed, I would think. I mean, 12k gold difference, 24 minutes. Pretty dominant game from Ixtal coming out in game 2.
Yep, very dominant game indeed. We are going to see a game 3 in this series. Interesting now that we know that there might be a chance for them still to get 2nd place.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the conditions are exactly. I think there's like a certain game time that needs to be met, but I mean, they're winning this one really fast, so. Oh,
Yep.
They
No,
overstayed a
not
little bit.
quite enough. Not quite enough. 3 kills going over. They still won that trade out.
I'm gonna open up BoozeBash 2 on my other monitor to see what the status of that stream is too.
Yeah. See how they're doing for Arcane? Or is it it's Noxus, so it's
Yeah, it's Arcane. It's Arcane.
oh, it is Arcane?
Yeah. Looks like they might not be quite yet in game, or if they are, the stream's not working. I'm not sure. But anyways, this one just dotting the I's, crossing the T's for Ixtal. You would think going into closing out game 2, they're
Yep,
trying
they're
to
gonna get this Cloud Soul here.
claim the soul at 25.5 minutes. Should just allow them to press R and sprint it down in the game. Only one Nexus tower left. Top lane inhib is there, but I don't even feel like they care about it at this point.
Nah, there's no reason to care about it. They should just be able to walk directly at them and end here.
Kel eats the dragon too, so he's got what 13 feast stacks. That's
AP
crazy.
Cho'Gath coming out here. Pretty insane from Kel.
Yeah, I mean, he is AP Cho'Gath, but he's also has like over 4,000 health, so it hardly feels like he's AP.
Look at MF just autoing down Avi. Followed him the entire way with the spaced autos. Lone Wolf taking it.
Oh, the Mordekaiser ult.
saving Lone Wolf as well with the ultimate. Nothing going for the side of Crystal Scar as Ixtal is going to take that Cloud Soul, walk into the base, and try to end this game.
Try. Yeah, we had to edit our. We had to edit that game closing
bit,
statement
little bit,
in the
little
middle of it.
You know,
It-
I mean, hey.
They're
they
really
wanted the
baiting you
minion
here
wave, and
twice
I don't
now,
blame
right?
them.
Twice in a row. Oh, the vibe!
Oh, there it is. That's the end
that'll
of the
do
game.
it.
Really cool
Yep.
Turtle taking the Jinx out. We'll end it. We're going to a game 3, BoozeBash.
Game 3, and for that we must do a coin toss. So, if Ixtal, I think the precedent has been we do winner decides the coin toss. So if Fuel wants to
That is
let
correct.
me know heads or tails, then I will get this show on the road.
Edgar called heads, if that matters.
It does not. It does not. Let me see. Overlay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get figure out how to share my screen because I'm okay. Source. There we go. Okay. So do we have a heads or tails? Wait, let me just DM Fuel real quick.
Joe has requested a channel vote for heads or tails.
That'd be
Also,
fun.
don't forget to
Oh yeah,
don't
I'll
forget
call
to
that
pay
one.
out.
Yeah. I'll do that in a sec.
Yeah. Wow, great game there.
Fuel says to flip first, and then he'll tell me side select. So
Oh, of course.
Fuel calls heads, so we're gonna flip this coin. It is heads. Heads it is. You get side select. So Ixtal will have side select going into the deciding game here, game 3, series on the line.
Series on the line and apparently standings as well, if we're to believe Grant.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly standings on the line. That could mean we see a little bit more hardcore team comps here.
Yeah, if the standings are on the line, which I think we should always just play as though they are anyways. So standings
Listen,
are on the line, then yeah, people might
Zach,
try a
I'm
little bit
gonna
harder.
play J support if I want to play J support. You can't stop me.
Well, I mean, if we asked you whether or not that was your tryhard champ, you'd say it is, right? So.
Oh man.
Ixtal wins game 2. Let me do these win ticks. Not quite yet in lobby, so
Nope, still waiting on joining up there. What do you think the adaptation is coming out of Crystal Scar here? They won game 1. It was a really close game, and then Ixtal kind of handed it to him game 2. How do you think they adjust?
I imagine first and foremost, Hockey Boys doesn't play Master Yi top. He probably plays something a little more standard. Although they won game 1 without him playing something standard, so
Can I make a crazy prediction?
let's hear it.
I think it's a Braum top.
Braum.
I
If it's
think
a Braum
that's what
top,
comes out here.
if it's a Braum top, I don't know what we'll do, but we'll find a way to reward that prediction because that would be, unless you have some insider info. I don't know. You might.
No insider trading here.
No insider trading. All right, I'll trust you. Let's get myself into spectators. Okay. Are we staying sides? It looks like. Ixtal.
I believe
Looks
so.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, actually, I'm
looks
not
like
sure. What side you go, Ixtal? Looks like game 1 is like just starting, just a few minutes ago on. Oh, oh, that was so crazy. This is a banger game already.
Oh, game 1 is?
Yeah, I just saw Hayden Dub barely solo kills King Nazgul, and big team fight happening in the bot lane right now.
Oh, nice. Draft link is there.
Draft link. Ixtal's blue, so I don't have to switch sides. That's lovely. All right, got this up. We're
Game
chilling.
3. We're ready for it. Pretty excited.
Oh man. I looked away to change the draft overlay, and then I looked back, and Shadow Isles has like 5 kills.
Oh my gosh.
Banger over there.
Top incoming.
Oh, they let FC Peptic have Thresh. Wonder what happened there.
Ooh.
That's his signature
I
champion.
swear, that guy is like the best support I've seen in BoozeBash, unironically.
He plays quite a mean Thresh. He made a fool of me in that in-house, but I also kind of egoed him, so...
I am an FC Peptic enjoyer. Did
Mm.
you see that oh god, what did he play? You banned him out like 3 times.
Yeah,
You
we
banned like
banned
Thresh Blitzcrank.
Thresh and Blitz, and then he played Rel.
And he played Rel. That Rel was so clean.
Yeah, that
He
engage
played
at
that
the
game
end. Like
so
we were losing anyways. It looked like it wasn't looking good, but then he just like 1v5'd us and just ended the
Yeah.
game. It was crazy.
No, it was like the most insane Rel engage I've ever played. So well played, FC Peptic. But we're gonna jump back into Chemtech rather than arcade. Seraphine Man coming out from Ixtal. Cho'Gath. Yep. Get that off the board. Don't let Kel have that.
Yeah, Seraphine, Gwen. I guess Hockey Boys plays a lot of Gwen, so that's a ban for him.
Hockey
Banning
is
these
a
beefy boys.
good top.
How many beefy boys can you ban, though? I mean, there's so many.
Aurelian Soul as well.
And Kled. Yeah, wow. Okay, so Ixtal doesn't want to see Hockey Boy. They want him to play the Master Yi again.
Isn't Decled a self ban from Fuel?
Crystal Scar banned it. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Then why did the other side ban Aurelian Soul? Who plays Aurelian Soul on?
Well, Hockey played it in game 1, right? So,
You're right. You're right. You're right.
and it was kind of the main reason they lost that game, I think. Here we are. Misfortune once again locked in by Ixtal. Lone Wolf did pretty well on it last game.
Yep, they want to keep it in his hands this game.
Oh,
Oh, I'm all kinds of backed up. Lone Wolf doesn't get that.
are you? Wait.
Yeah, Lone Wolf doesn't get that. That's going to the other side, right?
Ixtal picked Misfortune.
Yeah.
Lone Wolf is on Ixtal.
Oh my gosh, it's backwards from what's in game. That's what's happening.
Is it?
Yeah. Because Lone Wolf is on.
Oh, yeah.
Ixtal.
Lone Wolf is specifically on the wrong side right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. It was throwing me off there. Okay.
Yeah.
So Ixtal drafts the Misfortune. Crystal Scar follows it up with the Jinx of Mumu, making sure that bullet time combo does not come through.
Yeah. Amumu, Jinx, Misfortune, I think, have been in all 3 games at this point, right?
They have. Yep. A combination of them indeed has. Maokai as well.
Clear meta has been defined in this series, and I think Misfortune has won every game so far. So Misfortune getting the better of this. Mordekaiser again, why not? Run it back, you know?
Chaser, I definitely remember your blitz, and I forget it for a reason.
Oh, man.
Mordekaiser for Ixtal, yep. That
Yeah, I
played
mean-
pretty well last game, I'd say.
Yeah, Crystal Scar was starting to mount a comeback a little bit, and then the Mordekaiser just single-handedly quashed it in a 1v3, so...
Mordekaiser set as well,
It's
just
the same
grabbing
team.
both of
Yeah,
them.
why not? Run it back. If it ain't
We'll see
broke.
if any adaptation comes out from Crystal Scar. If they just said, hey, we fucked that up, we're going to try to run it back as well.
What's the final pick here to round out the first round of draft? Garen?
Garen.
Jesus is on that team. That's all I'm
Avi
going to say.
going to the top side of the map? I'd be into that.
I mean, you have to imagine that something needed to change because the Mordekaiser was a problem. So maybe Avi fancies that matchup.
Yep, we predicted Avi mid. Looks like Avi's going to go top.
Could be. Or Garen mid.
Danny support. What does Danny play support?
Zyra, Lux, Seraphine's already banned. I've seen her play Rel before, but I don't know how seriously she does it. It was just like in an in-house. Probably most of the enchanters she'd be pretty comfortable on as well.
Yep, Ornn banned out. Don't want that extra bit of... Actually, that Ornn ban is so strange. Are they thinking
Ornn.
the Mordekaiser's going jungle?
Set was support last game, so maybe they're assuming it's set support again, right?
No, but Mordekaiser's picked too. So they banned Ornn.
Yeah, maybe they just do like a more jungle or a more mid. Honestly, like Ixtal always does just 2 top laners, so
That's fair.
maybe they just
Jace banned out. That's interesting.
for Daddy Jace hung.
Are
Daddy
they a
Jace
Jace
fan?
enjoyer?
Yeah, I mean, it's in his name. Daddy Jace.
I mean, I understand that they enjoy Jace, but I think it's in that way.
Oh man, there's a bunch of fighting happening on the other stream right now. Just watched an Ornn ult fail to be redirected,
Oof.
but I think he was stunned. So,
Have you seen that Ornn YouTuber?
I don't know.
There's an Ornn YouTuber, this challenger on Ornn, and that guy does the most insane shit I've ever seen in my life. He, like,
solo
He's
killed Matty Patty?
Chrysora.
He's a solo killed Matty Patty.
Ooh.
Although, well, there's
Chrysora is such a glow up story.
been a lot of interference.
That guy was like plat 1 when I played with him, and he's masters now, right?
No, he's diamond.
He's diamond.
Diamond 4. Yeah.
Oh, I thought I saw him in Is he TFT masters?
Chrysora. No, but there have been quite a few people in this tournament that have hit masters during the tournament, so
Gotcha.
could be mixing them up with someone. I know Way2K was master, Veritatis hit master.
Veritatis. I was thinking of Veritatis.
Yeah, he definitely has had quite the glow up. Hoping to rally his team in the playoffs because they didn't have a great round robin.
Yeah, his Aphelios has been popping off.
Oh yeah, I saw for a while he was like rank 2 Aphelios in NA or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, maybe even 1 for a little bit.
Oh wow.
I mean, it's on League of Graphs, so they have
Recruit
their
him to the LCS, please.
Lux locked in, by the way, for Crystal Scar. She's gonna be probably Miss Danzy on support playing Lux Mundo. So yep, another beefy.
All right. 3
person.
top laners. 666. Honestly, it's a good strategy. They just peel for this misfortune.
Oh, this game on the other stream is fucking crazy.
Vi, the pickup. Gingerbread Man going back on it. They've got a lot of beef on Ixtal and not a lot of beef control on the side of Crystal Scar. We'll see what the last pick is. They definitely need something that can shred these tanks.
Yeah, I mean, Jinx can do it if you can keep her safe. The last pick here is probably got to go to a mid laner, so hopefully something that does consistent damage. Would be a great game for Ixtal, but Olaf is
Olaf.
weird. Garen,
Could be Garen mid, Olaf top.
Garen mid, Olaf top, or Mumu support, Lux mid, Garen top, Olaf jungle, maybe? Or vice versa?
Hey, one thing we can say about Crystal Scar, they keep us guessing with their drafts.
Both
They've
of
got
these
some
teams
good
do.
flexes
I've
in
been
here.
clueless, like every fucking champ select. I have no idea who's playing what or in what role. But here we are, waiting to get into our delay for spectators. I'm just gonna sit here and watch BoozeBash 2 until then, because I just can't get enough BoozeBash content.
Yep, just stream it.
I could stream it.
Put it on while we're waiting. We'll mute up and let the commentators over there take it away while we're waiting for this game to kick up.
Let's see. Yeah, I could use a little bit of a break as well.
So that was definitely a pick that was. I don't think it was super. I think the Ornn was kind of considered to go top, but then the more
Does it sound alright?
Mordekaiser kind of turned his
Look
draft.
alright?
Yep, sounds great.
The gold lead expanding quite a bit for Shadow Isles. They are now
This is a
almost
slaughter.
7,000 gold ahead.
This Thresh is in a bad spot though. Thresh, all right. The Mumu did not hit any ability that caused the fight, but they're really playing. They're really playing with fire. Like,
Zach
oh
going
nice.
in.
We're gonna be. Didn't auto to bring the Ornn back. They're just running at the Annie because nothing can stop the Pantheon right now. 4-1 has full E-clip. No one only one member.
I'm gonna have to watch this game back, Relics on Pantheon.
Yeah, that's one of his champions. He's a master tier jungler who like 2-tricks Scion Pantheon jungle.
Shadow Isles have Boost and Mythic.
He was a menace against us last week.
Definitely a big. Like the item disparity is really big in this early game. So realistically, Shadow Isles should, without taking too much risk, be able to force the other team to have to take risks into them, which will ultimately result in the Shadow Isles win.
This Pantheon Ornn combo is looking really dirty. It's so much CC and
They're finally into the champ
is
select.
An assassin and a tank at the same time. You can't
Oh, shit.
that damage.
It's a bit unfair that the Ornn can solo the Annie with not having any offensive items at all because he's Ornn. He has a lot of raw damage. But I think everywhere across the board, besides support, there is at least a level advantage, a one level advantage.
Ornn is at the point now where Annie's damage is negligible for him, and
yeah, has the Jock show.
yeah,
Going
she's gonna be having
for-
looks like going to Leon this year.
Yeah,
No,
that's
that's a
Ludens.
Ludens. Yep.
That's
I mean,
Ludens.
that's probably the best. If you can't one-shot the priority target at this point, you're not gonna be able to take out his Ornn.
Yeah, I don't think we're trying to kill the Ornn. I think they're trying to burn. Maybe they're trying to like burst down like a Mord or a Pantheon with the Annie. That Jinx, somebody like that.
Yeah, they
Jinx
can.
went Gale. Jinx going Gale Force this game. I feel like Jinx has enough protection from like the Ornn and the threat that I feel like Kraken would have been absolutely fine over the Gale Force. But maybe he just wants to have that extra ability to even deal a little extra damage in a fight with that.
Yeah,
Post fully completed, so that gold has been acquired.
It's definitely looking a little bit difficult to
I feel like
come
this
back
champ's
out of
like
this
taking
gold.
forever.
Yeah.
Come back from this gold lead that
It
Shadow
is.
Isles got themselves. There's too many threats on Shadow Isles team.
I like his
even,
Ornn mid though.
Like,
Yeah,
even
it's
threats
the same
tank
approach that I
can't even
took
kill
in
one of
BoozeBash
them.
7 when I had to lane
Yeah.
against
And
Matty Patty.
if you deal with
He picked
any
Katarina, and I was like, fuck it,
big,
I'm just gonna play Ornn.
beefy tank,
Going a lot better for
tank
Chrysora
heroes
than
in
it did
front,
for me, though.
You have to deal with the Jinx getting excited and destroying
I got destroyed in that game.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be tough.
Well, let me do the,
We'll see.
Yeah.
predictions.
I mean, and from here, like, they're gonna try to dive. They're gonna dive the Mordekaiser, but Mordekaiser's an ultimate. And, I mean, Amumu, all of them will have. to
Yeah,
do
I
is, like,
think
turn-
Relic was the one in chat earlier that was telling me to go Blade of the Rune King on Pantheon, and I love Blade of the Rune King. It's just so much money on support.
The first time I saw it, I thought it was kind of troll because I didn't know the way it interacts, but when you W and you get all those on hit procs, it's a lot of damage.
Really, really good.
Yeah, most Pantheons
Yeah,
go
attempted
either
dive
Eclipse
not
into
just
Cleaver or
quickly
Eclipse into
turning
Blade.
Right,
sour,
right.
Going south as the cavalry arrives so quickly. Pantheon
Oh, man.
man drop. Threshold.
Yeah.
Mid roam.
4-0, 5-1, 4-0.
Bot lane this entire game. I think he spent a total of like less than 5 minutes in bot lane.
And MF.
I think the Annie mid is kind of a weird pick for Noxus.
The wave bot lane.
Yeah.
like
We didn't get to see it, to be fair.
And the Jinx has
Didn't get to see
and
what?
Jinx
The
has
draft?
accrued
The draft, yeah.
DPS, and has a kill in the
Oh, we get the Prime sub from Grant.
Let's go, Grant, with the Kel chant.
Would love the kill chant. I think I had the alert box of visuals not there, so sorry about that. But
They're gonna force a flash out of
get fucked.
Amumu's gonna
I don't know how to do that shit.
queue onto the massive Ornn who just dropped his wrist arrow.
Alright, and spectator delay
Off the map
is
now.
underway. 3 minutes to go until
We are now
the
over
game
10,000
3
gold
action.
lead
Throw
for
up your
Shadow Isles.
predictions.
Yeah.
700 channel points onto Ixtal. Somebody
Alright,
thinks
going
they're
into
gonna claw their
seconds.
way
It's
into
not
this
looking like one
potential
that
second
Noxus is
place.
gonna wanna fight here. Even if they
Yeah,
get the perfect
Noxus-
pick onto one of the prio targets, it's still looking really tough for them. 2 items, 2 full items completed on this Pantheon jungle and the top laner and the mid laner.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick back a bit till the
And
spectator
it's not
delay's
gonna
over.
get any better as the game goes on. These Ornn item upgrades coming through and Jinx scaling to late game monster levels of damage.
Yeah.
At this point, I'd be thinking about next game and just saving the mental.
Definitely.
Noxus.
Yeah. I mean, you play the game out and you try to like make plays as much as you can. But maybe also considering things that you want to do for next game. I feel like I know that they had these certain bands that they did that they wanted. I can't help but wonder why teams give Jinx over, even though she's been nerfed. She's still like extremely strong as a late game carry. It's very interesting. Because you put Jinx on in the hand. If you don't have a Jinx player on your team, you probably should get rid of it. Like, I know that everybody has like you typically can't ban players in this league. You can't ban people out. Like, there's very few people who are just straight one tricks.
Well, I mean, even the thing is, Jinx is not the problem this game in any way or form.
Oh, sure.
But she's going to be later into the game for sure.
Yeah.
But right now,
Like
it's
the
definitely
Ornn's
the
problem,
top
the
and
Pantheon.
jungle and the
Yeah.
mid
Yeah.
That trio and even Thresh thrown in there once in a while, they've just been everywhere at the right time. And another great pull by the Thresh Pantheon following up. Jinxalt barely missing the Mumu. Jax just trying to CC them out. Huge MF ball coming through. CC layered onto the Zek, but they're just too far behind to let any of this damage mean anything. Annie dropping the teddy bear on top of Jinx, barely running for her life. Jinx just Tibbers not enough to take out even the Jinx. They're just so far behind, even with the perfect team fight setup and all the damage in all the right places.
Yeah.
They're just forced to run away and die with
All
everyone
right.
else on
Time to switch
Shadow
over.
Isles, low health bars. But
Oh
they're
yeah, we got 15 seconds left. We're getting into this game 3 of Chemtech.
Yeah.
Let's get this out of here.
Yeah.
That
Jinx-
was crazy, by the way.
Yeah, they almost had a little misfortune comeback in that in that
It was
choke
pretty
there.
tragic. The Jigsaw missed by like a couple pixels, and then
Yeah.
the Pantheon spear went wide by a couple pixels.
Yeah.
So they walked out, but the MF ult she was too far behind. It didn't matter.
It was weird too because he when the Jinx ult missed, he like gale forced into a wall and then flashed to try to get into range for the kill and still didn't get it. But it just didn't matter. Yeah, it looks like that game is
I've
probably
missed my
ending
fair
soon.
share of Pantheon Q flashes. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it can happen. Yeah, happens to the best of us. Get this ball rolling. Kel on Mundo. Let's see. Mordekaiser mid or top. We don't know who's where. I think.
I think it's probably Kel mid again, right? Kel played really well mid last game.
Wait, who's this? Okay, Mumu jungle. Oh yeah, so the Garen is mid or top.
I think it's probably Garrett top, based off the fact that Garrett started Shield
Yeah,
and
maybe.
Olaf started Blade.
I don't know where to put the portraits, but I'll move them eventually.
This is the first Amumu jungle game we've gotten. Amumu has been in the support role for the
Support.
last 2 games.
Yeah. Mixing it up. You wouldn't think that putting a Mumu in jungle would be mixing it up, but here we are. It's Ixtal versus Crystal Scar. Anything can happen. Well, this banger series will come to a conclusion one way or the
Maybe
other.
not. Olaf is pathing toward the top side of the map, so it looks like Garrett mid, Olaf top.
I think you're right. And that's where I had the portraits already.
Look at that.
The predict. I also have the Mordekaiser mid on my screen, so got it all figured out.
Indeed. Do you think
Wait a
these
minute.
matchups play out the way they want to?
Noxus. I don't know how the matchups go. I don't think Olaf cares about Mundo's passive. Because he doesn't have
No.
CC anyways. His CC's all slows.
I think this is pretty good for Olaf. I don't know how Mordekaiser to Garrett goes, especially Garrett with Ignite.
Yeah, Garen probably has a lot of kill pressure in that lane. Even if you get ulted, if the Mord gets to like half health, you have Ignite and ult. Plus, he's Garen Jesus.
I mean, he is Garrett Jesus. He has a lot of experience on this champion.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's gonna pilot the Garen, it's got to be Garen Jesus, right? Or Lawful Doc, but he's not in this bracket, so.
Olaf getting the axe pick up here, but Set does get the stun on the bot side of the map, chunking him out pretty intensely.
Kel is. Ooh, if that axe hit, I think Hockey Boys could have maybe ghosted and run him down. Although he doesn't have any mana, so maybe not. He's literally
Yeah,
already
he's
out of
been throwing
mana.
a lot.
Yeah. Gotta rely
Throwing a
on
lot
his
of
ease.
axes. The level 2 advantage is actually going to net a poor trade for them.
Well, Antsy, minions do quite a bit of damage, so.
Yep, minions plus the Lux E are enough to make that trade favorable. Fun fact that I found out about Luxie. Did you know without boots, Luxie is actually mathematically undodgeable? Oh, the root coming through from Lux there. The flash in from Fuel going for first blood will get it with the misfortune. Great awareness from Fuel to flash in, throw down the ignite, and get that kill.
Yeah, real quick, maybe speed up your thing to see, make sure we're both on
Oh, are we?
on max time. I'm
Did
at
I get behind again?
maybe by like a second, but either way, good play from Fuel.
Oh, I am behind, my bad.
No worries. Claims the first blood. We're only like a second back. So, Kel is really low up top. He's maybe gonna get dove here.
He's,
Oof.
Hockey has such low mana.
He's
Oh,
ghosting.
but the ghost does happen. The dive does happen. Flashes away. Hockey Boys solo kill on Kel. And Garrett Jesus is looking on the Mordekaiser to get one as well. Not quite. They're even in health.
Yep, so both mid laners looking for it as well, but Hockey Boy's finding it top. Pretty scary when Olaf starts to get ahead in lane. He has a lot of space
Oh,
to run
yeah.
you down in top lane.
Olaf is a snowball,
Yep.
if I have ever seen one.
Pretty sure Hockey Boys is no stranger to these kinds of champs either.
Yep, Nunu quivers when she sees an Olaf.
Oh, turtle!
Gank in the mid lane, gonna pay off with the ignite. That
Did it?
will not be a kill.
Oh.
So close,
Really cool
but
turtle.
not enough to take down Turtle.
The W keeps him alive, I think probably on top of... Yeah, he has Second Wind, Revitalize, and Doran Shield. So
Wow,
barely lives on that one.
all of the regen coming through.
Meanwhile, some clears finishing up for Tony Pajamas. Headed towards this top lane, looking to maybe continue that snowball on rolling.
Yep, Amumu and Vi are neck and neck here.
Oh man.
Vi getting the reset off, and we're going to clear these Raptors, get the reset off. Going to be a couple seconds behind, but that's expected because of their clears.
Crystal Scar's bot lane is falling pretty far behind in this early game here. Stanzi has been having a rough series, I think. They just got her number tonight,
Indeed, they do.
but she still has plenty of time left in this game to bounce back, as does the entirety of Crystal Scar. They won the first game, they can surely win the third.
Oh, yeah. They're down in gold right now, but up in confidence.
Yep, Garen Jesus doing what he knows best, spinning.
Also hits the
winning.
level 6 here before the Mordekaiser. We're going to see if this turn can happen.
Oh,
Amumu
hello,
coming toward the
gank.
mid lane.
We got directed camera, doesn't know what to show us. Every lane.
Yep.
All three.
Olaf
At the
might
same
get this
time.
rundown here as he goes into Kel, picks up the axe.
Oh!
He missed the axe. Let's see if he gets it back. He does. If he hits this, it'll be a kill. Hockey Boys 2-0 into Kel. They might need to consider a lane swap.
Yeah, this Olaf is a monster. And honestly, if you swap up the Mord into the Olaf, does the same thing not just happen? I don't even know.
It could. Mord could pull the Olaf off of him.
Yeah, but
with
now
his
that
E
Olaf is
positions
6.
differently.
Olaf just
Yeah.
hit 6, so he didn't even need his ult for the first 2. What's he sitting
Olaf
on?
also, doesn't his R block Mordar?
Probably. Yeah, I would think so.
I think if he, because there's a wind up to Mord ultimate, I think if Olaf hits his ultimate when the wind up happens, Fuel getting caught here a little bit. Gonna have to W.
Well, I think if you Mord ult, or if Olaf is just ulted, it blocks the Mord ult for the whole duration.
If he is ulted, he definitely blocks it. I'm
Yeah.
wondering if you can Olaf ult to counter Mord ultimate.
Oh, to like break out of it? I don't know. Or to like react to it.
Yeah, to react to it. Yeah, was my...
Also, Shadow Isles game, by the way, I don't know if I've ever seen an 18,000 gold lead, but
Oh my gosh.
there is one.
Oh my. Oh look, Fuel has the bug.
The bug?
Oh, you missed it.
Was he, like, sliding
he
around?
was breakdancing. Yeah, because his Hex
Oh.
Flash got interrupted by
That's
the
so
Q
sick.
from Danny. Flash in from Fuel, going for another kill here. Immediately drops the Ignite. The W does come out, but it's not going to be enough to kill Danny this time around.
Yep, she makes it out of that one just
Now,
barely.
the Gingerbread Man is spotted down here. They know he's here. They have a ward in that bush.
Ooh. Yeah, gonna back off.
Oh, Hockey's going again. Immediately pops the Ghost. Coming at Kel. Wants to pick up this kill on the Mundo. The ultimate does come out from Mundo, trying to avoid it, but he's still going in the top lane. Does not pick him up. The ultimate, too much healing for that Olaf to hit.
You know, Hockey popped Ghost to commit to it, but he didn't ult. And when he ults, he gets like 50 AD. So, I
Yep.
feel like he would have gotten that kill with that 50 AD.
Most likely. Kel got pretty low there.
Yeah,
but
like if you're
he
gonna
should
commit
be
the
able-
Ghost, you might as well commit the ult. Ult's a lower cooldown, right? So.
He should be able to do it again here in not too long, knowing that Kel does not have his ultimate.
Yeah, Kel does have flash, but if you flash and still get slowed,
Yeah. He
doesn't
might have
mean
been waiting
much.
for Kel to flash
Maybe.
to commit the ultimate.
I just feel like if you're gonna do that, you open with ult. But either way,
Yeah.
Hockey Boys in dominant
Oh, here it is.
shape up
He's
here.
going for it again. He gets the auto.
Oh.
He gets the toss again.
So low.
This is such a bully matchup.
Yeah, Kel's not happy right now. He's getting pushed around a bit up there, but surviving
Yep.
this time for a little bit. Oh wait, or not? I don't know. Flash in from Hockey. Oh,
Flash away from Kel. Oh, the cleaver does land, and the minion wave is there. Going to do quite a bit of damage, but Kel does not know that the Amumu is here.
oh my goodness, Hockey Boy's so disrespectful. Just proxying
this wave.
right in front of Kel.
Oh, he hits
Oh,
the axe on the tipper of the
Oh.
axe. Hockey with the kill on Kel. This is a massacre on the top side of the map. 3-0.
Hockey Boys is putting on a clinic.
Mordekaiser and Vi both here. The ultimate does come out from Hockey. Gonna avoid the Vi ultimate. Try to run away from this. The flash comes through, but the immediate stun away. Mordekaiser has the tower in his ultimate. Is going to get the shutdown on the Hockey and have to flash away from the tower. That'll be, oh no, Dejinja goes down to Tony in the top. A 1-for-1 trade. That's not what they wanted to see.
Wow, yeah, it almost looked like Hockey was going to survive in that Mordekaiser all. He barely did, but Fuel?
Oh, Fuel going for the solo kill on support set, and he'll get it. El Combustible killing Tony Pajamas at the top lane.
The crazy thing about that too is Lone Wolf was alone 1v2 in the bot lane and ulted to clear the wave and almost killed Miss Danzy 2v1.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
Like I feel like at that point when you're like you're the top laner and you're like, well, you know, you're Hockey Boys is like, I'm getting 4-man ganked and my bot lane's dying 2v1. I don't even want to play anymore.
Yep.
But nevertheless,
With all of that, though, we're still even in gold.
Yeah.
One dragon over to the side of Fuel's team there.
slugfest again, just like game 1, a lot more like game 1 than game 2. Bit more
Yep,
of a
that's what we
traditional
wanna see,
team
too.
comp here from Crystal Scar, so I think they're taking this one a little bit more seriously.
Oh yeah, we definitely want to see as close of a game as we saw game 1 in this game 3, especially if they're standing on the line.
Also, Mao pointing out in the Twitch chat, he says he's pretty sure if Olaf just ults while he's in Mortal, it just breaks him out.
It breaks them out. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I imagine. I mean, Alistar ult functions in a similar way.
Does it?
Beta toss going wide.
That's cool.
Yeah, Alistar ultimate you can just R and it cancels Mortal.
Cool. Yeah, I guess it's a cleanse. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Fuel, look for the Hex Flash. Spot it out.
Yep, the Hex Flash is plotted out by Miss Danzy, but it's not going to matter as he gets the Jinx, forcing the Flash away from the Jinx. Hex Flash for Flash. We'll take that trade every time. Fuel making a play at the bot.
Yeah, a little unfortunate. I don't think Daddy Jace Hung needed to flash out there because Miss Danzy hit that double Lux
Oh
Q,
no, but he's in a bad spot here. The Lux Q kind of gives it away.
Oh, he went right back to that spot.
Oh, yep, he went right back, but that's because he has the Gingerbread Man there as well. The Gingerbread Man coming in with the ultimate. Amumu does get the flash away. Q's back in, sacrificing his life, and for what? Tony Pajamas going down.
Tony Pajamas, you were out, my man. He flashed out and he queued back in. Maybe he thought they had the damage to finish off a kill for the Jinx or something, but
Yeah, he certainly
Hockey
did.
Boys pop the ghost.
The Ghost is down, the Mundo ultimate is down, but I think this Olaf is pretty ahead with this Ravenous Hydra, picking up a 4th solo kill in top.
Man, Hockey Boys is going to be really hard for them to deal with in this mid game.
I mean, how do you deal with him? If Mordekaiser ult does not do what we think it does, right?
Yeah.
How do you deal with this Olaf?
You just have to try to one-shot him, I guess, because when he ults, he loses some of his tank stats, so maybe you just
Try to like catch him in the misfortune ult?
Yeah, and just, like, if he runs at Misfortune, then he has to do it through the ult, but I don't know, I mean, it's pretty easy for him to just sidestep out of that cone, so this is tough. This is going to be a tough... Oh, can he 1v3, though?
He's going 1v3 currently. This Mordekaiser is not behind, though. Oh, the Q does
He's
go
doing it!
through. He
Hockey
gets the
Boys!
double kill. He's doing it. Hockey Boys at the top side of the map is going to triple kill them in a 1v3. Hockey Boys is carrying his team right now.
Oh, and if that isn't an MVP performance, I don't know what is. My man is limit testing to the max, and he's not finding those limits.
He saw a really cool turtle 1v3 and a delayed 1v3 last time, and he said, hold my beer. I'm going to do it this time. This Olaf is 7-1, and I don't see how they're going to stop him.
He's rampaging right now. Certainly looking to make sure that there is no conversation to be had about whether or not Ixtal can be the second seed.
No, Ixtal, after falling behind in this series, might be bringing it back all on the back of Hockey Boys.
That was intense. Surely,
Or actually, they won game 1, did they? He's on Crystal Scar.
Crystal Scar won game 1. Yeah.
With Hockey, yes.
Yes, yeah. With the
Yes,
Ixtal.
Hockey's on Crystal Scar. There we go.
Yeah, the game 2, he played Master Yi and kind of ran it down. So, if they win this series, I can see a strong argument for his MVP status.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that Ixtal performance followed by this Olaf performance. He is putting the team on his back, and they are saying thank you very much.
Yeah, he just picked up a shield bow. He's
Oh my gosh.
he's so much lifesteal. I haven't seen crit Olaf in a long time, but if there's ever a time to do it, it's when you're 7-1 at 15 minutes.
Fun fact, Crit Olaf is actually a Happy Chime Noises video.
I remember
Happy
that.
Chime Noises made a video on Crit Olaf, yeah.
And that was before you could go IE second, right? I think back then you needed you needed it to be your third crit item. So I wonder if that is in the forecast, or maybe he goes like Essence Reaver so he can keep spamming.
Also
Axis.
important to note, this is the last patch we can see a lot of this cool stuff happen, because the items are getting a huge overhaul.
That's
next
right.
patch.
Yeah, IE's gonna be a mythic.
He's going to be a mythic, so you're not going to be able to do as much fun stuff with incorporating it into build pass as you can do now.
I'm interested to see what happens with the 80 carry meta, and I'm glad that I'm playing my match 2 days before that patch.
Yeah, certainly. If you could get your match in before that, I think everyone would prefer that, just because of the competitive integrity everyone's been playing on this patch. That's going to be a difficult patch to just pick up with all of the item changes occurring.
Yeah, but we're not mandating anything that it has to be delayed.
No,
but
not at all.
Avi goes down to a really cool turtle in the mid lane, gets ganked by the gingerbread man. Hockey Boys, can he do it again?
Yep, CC immune. Olaf does not care. Throwing his axe, gonna back away. He's going back in here. Yep.
Oh,
he
Ignite cuts that healing.
Ignite does hit the healing as well as the set ultimate. He doesn't have an ultimate. He's gonna go down. That's a big shutdown for Lone Wolf to pick up. Exactly who they wanted on, going on the misfortune.
Yeah, it looks like Hockey had a little bit of indecisiveness there. He popped his stuff to get away and then started to think maybe he could win it, and went back in when he only had a quarter of his health and like all of his cooldowns were down. So
I mean, the last thing that they want is to put the one member ahead, Lone Wolf, that can actually do something to this Olaf.
yeah, and he's going crit too, and like crit Olaf is not going to be very tanky. So
Oh, but they are going to pick up another kill here. Oh, the ultimate coming out for the misfortune. Garrett Jesus, not going to get it. Does force a flash out, but that's another kill. Headed over. They're now up in gold.
Tony Pajamas has not been on the good end of this, and he also rushed Demonic, so he's pretty squishy still, but Targon is, not Targon, sorry. Ixtal is, yeah, I mean, they're not out of it by any means, even though the Olaf is so big.
Yep. Quick pointing out in chat, yes, Fuel Set is clean. I believe it is his main champion.
Yeah, he used to play it top a lot. I know when he was on my team in BoozeBash 2, we played it a few times. That was fun. Now he's playing it in support because he doesn't like top anymore.
All the top mains abandoned top lane. Lawful Dog says the top lane sucks, but he'll never abandon top lane.
Top lane's broken.
A contrarian as always.
Hey, what other champion can turn around and 1v3 like that Olaf did? Other than the top lane
Olaf
champ.
if he's mid instead of
Yeah, I guess it's Olaf anywhere. if I'm a 7-0 Jinx.
Oh, look at the Dandy
I'm not winning
damage.
that. Ooh.
That was actually the Jinx ult does not connect. Olaf going into this 1v4 situation immediately recognizes it and flashes away.
Yeah, I mean, quick pointing out, all the eggs are in this Olaf basket, so if he goes down, there's not a lot of gold left on his teammates.
Yep. Completely correct.
Daddy Jace
They are
hung.
going to pick up this Rift Herald here, going to trade it out for the dragon that's about to spawn.
Daddy Jace hung, no boots.
It's honestly, it is a trademark at this point. Avi
Yeah.
way overcommitting here in bot lane, getting taken down for his trouble. We're back to even in kills. They have thrown this lead that they accrued.
Yeah, well, I mean, as previously mentioned, the lead is almost entirely in the pockets of the Olaf. So, Garen Jesus on Garen doesn't have those 7 kills, so he's just a normal champ right now. Olaf is the
Yeah.
raid boss.
And with Amumu not building tank stats first and going into this demonic embrace instead, they don't. Oh, that flash away. They don't really have the front line because Garen is behind. He's going Stride Breaker. Olaf
Yep.
has the Immortal Shield Bow, but he's building crit.
He's going Death's Dance third actually, so just probably wants to be in the side lane and try to draw as many people down there
And
and try to.
I think that's completely correct. I think he has
Yeah.
to side lane.
I think so too. I mean, the rest of his team is just kind of so weak right now, and the Misfortune's big, the Mordekaiser's big,
Even
even
the
the set. Yeah, even the set's big. Fuel though, speaking of the set, getting locked up
Yes.
under the turret.
Of this set, he is done for. Daddy J's hug. Jinx getting the kill credit exactly where you want it.
Yeah, definitely a good place to have it. Chooses to buy Last Whisper instead of boots. Excuse me. Chooses to buy Last Whisper instead of boots.
It's
so,
just gold efficient, Zach. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, when you get excited, you get move speed. Zoning traps, nice Lux bind. Ooh, the Mumu Q. He doesn't have any
the
mana
Amumu
though.
Q hit him was fantastic, but he immediately gets blown up. Unstoppable won't matter. Lone Wolf on a killing spree.
Look at that
and
healing!
Look at this Olaf. Look at this Olaf healing. Look at this Olaf running down the enemy team. Hockey boys picking up another one. Daddy J's hug on the backside. They take the tower out, but Set is gonna take the Olaf out. Fuel knows his champion, knows that he can take Hockey boys down, and pulls the trigger.
Meanwhile, Garen Jesus looking for the solo kill onto the really cool Turtles Mordekaiser. Doesn't find it quite yet, but it's on the wrong side of that map right now. Is really cool Turtle. Inhibitor down at 20 minutes though for Ixtal.
Could go one of two ways.
What
It's
is this?
either
This ring around the rosy that's happening right here.
This is phenomenal. I love. Oh my gosh, everything about this is great. He did blast code over now. He's gonna go down, right? He has to go down. Garrett Jesus finally takes down Mordekaiser. Get kill there on the really cool turtle.
Avi playing the patient game and securing that kill for his team.
If Avi's anything, it's patient. I'll give him that.
3.5 gold lead, 3,500 gold lead for Crystal Scar. Inhibitor down. The thing you have to wonder though is, are they going to be able to build a meaningful lead off of that inhib pressure? Because if not, they're just losing farm to super minions. They're pinging Baron.
Garrett should be able to walk away here, no problem. Yeah, they are pinging Baron. They want to go on it because they saw the 3-commit bot. This is a great play from them. Olaf and Jinx should shred this no problem.
I think the Baron call is absolutely correct here. Lone Wolf just showed bottom, so that is.
Oh, the MF ult got canceled.
I think he shot it backwards anyways, so it might have been a misclick, but this Baron coming in. Hockey Boy's getting a.
They want to contest this, but the contest is exactly what the other side wanted. They're going to take the kills and say thank you. Olaf just too big, and Garrett gets to dive this MF. Not quite, not quite.
Jinx is really low. Not really able to
Mordekaiser
help
does
out
get
here.
the ultimate out, but Mordekaiser didn't want that ultimate. He's going to get slayed in that ultimate. Hockey Boys, 10 kills, going crazy. The double kill.
11.
That's going to be a complete team wipe outside of Lone Wolf, Baron Nashor, and they're going to try to push their advantage.
Miss Danzy locks up the last kill onto Fuel there with her Q and flashes the mastery. They are using that mid inhib super minion pressure to force Ixtal into a bad decision to run into this Baron area to fight, and they're going to claim a 23-minute Baron.
Yes, they are, and this split push Olaf with a Baron buff, I don't want to see that. I don't think anybody wants to see that.
What I do want to see is boots in the inventory of Jinx.
Please. You're 2-0-3.
Please.
You're
Buy
so
boots.
big. Just buy the. You bought a control ward before you bought boots.
You just got Baron. That gives you 300 gold. You know what you can do with that 300 gold? You buy boots.
Luxalt clear the wave there.
All right, 20 seconds until this dragon looks to be the next thing on the menu for Crystal Scar. Should have the map pressure to grab it at their whim, but Avi is split pushing, so don't want to overcommit in the 4v5 unless you think Olaf has what it takes to do it again.
I mean, Olaf is coming down to the dragon, right? That looks to be the goal.
Well, maybe they're just
And
going for
Garen
this fight
walking
in mid
over as
actually.
Well, yeah. No, this is a great fight to go for.
Oh.
The Amumu Q landing on the Vi. The Vi can't go anywhere. Taken down.
They're
2
pinging for the
kills
end.
over. They're pinging for the end of the game. They have the Baron Asher. This is very doable. We'll see if they can hold the last hopes. They want that second seed, but they might get denied. Crystal Scar coming in to end the game. Lux Ultimate coming through. Fuel trying what he can. Will take down the Garen, but isn't enough. The Amumu goes down as well on the backside. Lone Wolf doing everything that he can, but this Olaf is too big. They take the kills. They're going to take the towers, and they're going to take the second seed. Crystal Scar taking home the series.
Oh man, what a performance from Hockey Boys. Games 1 and 3, double-digit kills, probably closed in on 30 for the series. Just absolutely showing that he has what it takes in this Chemtech bracket.
I think Hockey Boys is Hextech next year. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I saw
Next
somebody
series, right?
typing about that in the chat. I don't know if he wants that, but
I don't know if he wants it, but it might be what has to happen. Look at that performance.
yeah, I mean, we don't know if we're gonna do the 3 brackets again, but hey, you know, maybe he meanders his way on up to the middle bracket. Let's see if
Yeah.
we can pull up these damage charts. If any of the captains would like to join us in here for a little chat post game, that'd be cool. I'm gonna put together an MVP vote for you all. But Crystal Scar will take the series in 3 games, and they'll take the second seed, as you mentioned, giving them the playoff buffer. So I'm sure they're happy about that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Second seed, very valuable here for Chemtech.
Fuel has joined us in here.
Hello, Mr. Fuel.
Howdy.
Really good set gameplay there, sir. You had Joe in chat salivating at your set, so that's a good sign.
Oh, hey, Joe is he's flying at set or whatever, so I'll take it as a compliment.
Oh man, hello, Hockey. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Hello.
Hey, let me turn
Fantastic
you up a bit.
series from you there. I think if I had to guess, you're going to be the unanimous MVP. Great gameplay there on the Ixtal, on the
Whoa.
Olaf.
MVP should go to ADC. No boots. 2-0, no boots.
oh
we
my
lost
gosh.
the one game. You went
Oh my
boots.
gosh.
I'm just saying.
Oh my god. I talked about it a lot.
Zach and I could not stop talking about
Yeah.
it.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
you do what you gotta do, I guess. I
After
think
the game, we're like, Jinx is like the one champion that needs boots the
I was
most
saying
in
that.
ADC.
I was like, dude, you really? Hey, you know what?
We were like, come on.
What are you
Buy
gonna
the
do?
Berserker streams, please.
Please. So, did anyone make aware to you guys whether or not the seeding was resolved after that first game? Were you aware
Yeah.
of it during the series?
We were. Grant messaged us after the first game, but we also that's not really why we were playing. So
That's a good
We didn't care.
mentality.
Wait, I thought we had to win to come second. Is
Well,
that not the case?
I don't know if Grant messaged you the details or not, Fuel, but apparently Grant worked it out and realized that if Ixtal won even 2-1, then
Mhm.
there was like some way that they could have been second seed, but Crystal Scar winning at all just gives you guys second seed. So
yeah, and moves us into fourth for sure.
it
so-
moves them into fourth, yeah. Not a huge difference between third and fourth and first and second, but
True.
second and third and fourth, you know, you getting into that top 2 is definitely
Yeah.
preferable, but
No. Getting into third and fourth is preferable because you get more games.
true, you get an extra series
True.
to ramp up. I like that grind set mindset.
Heck yeah.
Plus the pressure's on every series from now on. You got to be on your A game because a loss does mean elimination.
Pressure.
Now, I do have a question for both of you, real quick. That series seemed to be the craziest series of we had no idea where the fuck anyone was going all series. So, how do you mentally prepare for that? Like, how do you prepare a draft for 2 teams that just can go wherever they want?
a great question. I'll tell you, my answer is you don't prepare.
Yep.
My team didn't even know if I was going to make it to play, let alone to prep drafts, until about 14 minutes before game time. I was out hiking with my mom for Mother's Day, so
That's nice.
it's kind of a close call. So our answer is you don't prepare, and then you're not disappointed when you don't know what's happening in draft. Hockey
Yeah.
preps, so that he's probably better prepared to answer this.
We banned Cho'Gath because it was annoying. We banned Zach because it's annoying. We banned Silence because we had a Mumu. We banned Kled because it's annoying. Like, that was our draft strategy. What's
Yeah.
annoying? Let's just get rid of it.
That's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
mean,
what I was
also,
thinking.
Kel fucking popped the game you didn't ban Cho'Gath.
Yep.
He did. Kel
He
had
played great second game.
quite a performance. Yeah.
I was sad Kel didn't let me get the Fiora versus Ornn rematch. I wanted that. He
If
solo
you would have
killed me
blinded
3
Fiora, we
times.
might have given it to you.
It's a counter pick. Ornn's a counter pick to my Fiora.
To your
I mean,
viewer.
Kel's
Oh
Ornn
yeah,
is.
Kel says you banned
Yep.
Ornn.
Yeah, I was scared of it.
Then why- he can't get dog him for not giving you the matchup when you ban him.
That's crazy.
Well, nevertheless, going into week 4, we now know that Targon and so Freljord versus Crystal Scar will be in the matchup, and then Ixtal, you
Yep.
guys play Targon. So
That's right.
Mhm.
I don't remember. Well, Freljord hasn't lost yet. So you think this series will warm you guys up, give you what it takes to take them down, send them to the losers bracket? Eh?
Yeah, we're sandbagging against them for the playoffs because we knew that was when the real games happen.
Yeah. Now we're in the real
Yeah,
deal. So
just
send them
don't
down
ban
there.
my Aurelion Soul.
Apparently, I didn't know that the Aurelian Soul was the force to be reckoned with, but here we are.
I,
That
for
went
one,
ham.
am disappointed that we didn't see some crazier picks top, but it
Really?
happens.
Crazier than Ixtal and Master Yi.
Okay.
Oh, listen, Zach,
So
we
I
had
picked
some
Master
crazy
Yi
stuff
because my
play over
friends
there.
spammed me in DMs saying, we need the Master Yi. And then after I giga through because I've never played Master Yi top before, they're like, we need the Braum top. And I messaged Lemur, I've been playing Braum top, I'll pull it out. And then I was like, okay,
Oh,
we kind of have to win the last game.
Yeah, this one actually might matter.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, really cool turtle bounced back from that level 1 fight in the
Oh,
top
for
lane.
sure.
He was a freak. He was like as much of a freak in that second game as you were in the third one.
Yeah.
Turtle's goated.
Yeah, when it looked like you guys were like kind of starting to crawl your way back in, and then Turtle just walked up and 3v1 them. I was like, nope, never mind. We're going to game 3.
I, for one, will say the Braum top, probably 3 more kills than the Olaf. Not gonna lie.
Oh, for sure.
It doesn't work into Mundo, that's the problem.
No, it does not.
Such the passive.
Not at all.
Oh, yeah, that would have
Passive
been
full on
god
cooldown.
awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we don't want to hold all of our BoozeBash viewers from tuning into the other stream for the conclusion of that series. So I don't have anything else. Do you have anything else, Zach?
No. Good series, fun to watch. Looking forward to the next ones.
Perfect.
Wait, I have one more important thing to say. Bert sucks.
Please.
Bert, oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, I promised him I would say that. So
All right, ban fuel.
All right. Shout
No,
outs to the Gingerbread Man for that Baron steal too. That was fun.
Baron Steel was good. Yeah. No,
All right.
I actually really like everybody on my team.
Hell yeah.
Good.
We got some vibes.
Glad you guys are having
Good.
fun. And you got
I
more time to
appreciate
have
it.
fun too. You got another series coming up, so
Heck yeah.
we're looking forward to watching that. And I
Yep.
think that means we're gonna sign off, huh?
Perfect. Thank you guys for joining us. We're going to go ahead and host the other BoozeBash channel. Make sure that you watch the conclusion of that series, see some arcade action, and we will see you guys tomorrow for the double header that we've got, both starting at 8 p.m.
Be there or be square.